little show we sit down with your favorite comedians and we find out if they grow up to be classy.
Yeah.
Or they're just a big old piece of trash.
Trash.
I'm your host, Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out back here at Tootie's in the new edition. She's up in the room taking a very important business call.
Okay.
Talking to Tubi.
Okay. She's got Tubi on the line.
Life rights.
Okay.
All right. My co-host is coming at you from right next. I got a little bit of a giggle out of him this weekend. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He is an international businessman and my best pal in the whole wide world. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
What up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. Then obviously the greatest website in the world, www.patreon.com/areyougarbage. You go over there, you get all your bonus content needs, gang.
And gang, we couldn't be more excited to have two of our incredibly special guests here with us today. Back again, they are the hosts of the Boys Cast, Mr. Danny Polishchuk and Mr. Ryan Long.
Hey.
Woo! Big return.
And just a little bonus, Mr. Ryan Long has a brand new special, Guys and Gals, out right now on his YouTube page that you got to check out. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you very much, fellas. Foley, you know what I was thinking when I was coming in? You guys are Hawaii wedding partners.
We are.
We've commiserated.
We've
over this a
commiserated.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah. We've talked about it. How was it? How
It was very nice.
went off without a hitch?
For the most part, there was on the day of.
She said no, but other than that, things were
wearing
great.
this
Big
for
objection
show.
for me.
I
I already bought the ring.
Yeah. But for the most part, other than because it's really hot there, and then it was like all Jews at the wedding. Right?
Point of contention for me. That was the objection.
But then it was so hot
That
outside.
was your objection.
It was like insanely hot outside, and I was like, nobody's gonna be able to sit outside under like the
Sure.
hot Hawaiian summer
Sure.
sun for an hour.
Mhm.
And then they're like, oh, should we like last minute rent like a little tent or whatever? And then they're like, yeah, we can rent you a tent for an hour. It's $6,000.
Sure.
Yeah.
Of course. And we're like, okay, we're not doing that. So everybody had like little umbrellas.
How about a couple of cold
Couldn't see
plunges?
anything.
Straighten us out. How'd you do on the back end of it, if you don't mind me asking?
Not bad.
I'd also like to know.
What'd you drop?
What? I think I came in at 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, very generous man.
Really?
No. I mean, I was in for $1,800 for the luau. So.
Man, that's all I keep hearing.
Yeah, the luau was not that. But I mean, your gal's actually Hawaiian, so you probably don't get the.
You're not gonna get
Filipino.
You don't
scammed
get the
same
custy
way.
like scam luau, and we got scammed 2 times in 1 week at that point because we went
In a parking lot?
Literally,
What the
Just kids
dude, the
breakdancing.
weekend before we went to sumo and sushi,
Oh, yeah, back to back, we got scammed.
and then that was a total scam. Like that was the worst, crappiest thing I've ever been to. and it was-
anything by locals for white people is to
Yeah.
get you.
Sure.
Yeah.
And rightfully so.
But this
I
was-
respect
sure.
the move.
This was on tour. Like they were on tour doing this.
Sumo was
and it was like
incredible.
fake. Like they were like first off, some of the guys were like our size.
Wait, I don't, you
Yeah, what are
I
you
don't even know what it
talking
is.
Sumo. So it's a
in
so
New
it's-
York.
It was
It's
in
sumo wrestling.
Sounds like a bad ska band.
Dude, it was a sumo wrestling like exhibition. They had one guy who used to be like some high up sumo wrestler.
Extra in one of the Vin Diesel movies.
Yeah, extra one of the Vin Diesel. movies.
That's a bad credit if
Dude,
that's
he got,
the lead guy.
Dude, he got on the mic too, and he's like, "You might recognize me." Nobody recognized him. Like he tried to be like, "You might have recognized
What
me."
All right,
Vin
what about when I
Diesel
do
movie?
this?
It was a valet from Fast and Furious 45.
Hilarious. He was like, "I was the guy in the barrel or something."
And then they serve
And
sushi?
They served like the worst like grocery store sushi you could ever imagine. It was terrible. And then they do these like little sushi, or sumo matches. But a sumo match, I didn't know until we got there, is like they're 30 seconds,
Sure.
right? And there's only like 6 sumo wrestlers. So then we got there and we're like, this thing's 3 hours, 6 guys.
Cut to you up there wrestling.
They were killing time.
Dude, they were like literally, they're like, this is how we stretch. This is, and then they're like, any questions?
That's like a comic who runs out of material. I've done that.
Dude, it was.
Like, oh, wait, what'd you say? What's going on over there?
You think that's good? This guy was probably 240, like tops,
like my
right?
size.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he
My size.
started giving speeches and answering questions about what it's like to be that big. This guy was the 20th biggest guy at the event. It was like a basketball player talking about like what it's like to be on a plane and stuff like that.
Literally, that was one of the questions. He goes, what's
Guys,
it like
I'm
flying?
an extra large. If you can believe that, it's tough walking around at my size.
And was it in like a restaurant?
That was a
No, it was in
5'10",
this,
250.
It was in the Navy Yards, like in like a warehouse. Right, it was pretty like decently intense, and they kept saying it's sold out. And you look around, you're like, "There's
And that was there
100
or
empty
here?
seats. That was in Brooklyn.
That was in Brooklyn.
But so, anyways, we did that. That was a total scam.
That was your bachelor part, or that was like a
That was
appetizer?
just. It wasn't even that. It was.
It was an appetizer for this guy.
That was you guys are like, oh, let's dump a bunch of money on something we don't really care
It
about.
was like $200 a ticket.
I thought it was in Hawaii. You did this in Brooklyn?
No, we did this in Brooklyn.
Pre-gaming this motherfucker.
Yeah, we were pre-gaming this.
Jay Durena's the guy who got us fucking hooked
And
on
then
the
bailed.
scam and didn't come.
And then he bailed on it.
I like that
And then,
move.
anyways, and then the next week, and then the main guy who ran the thing, the sumo and sushi, was a Hawaiian guy. And then we go to before the wedding, we go to a luau in Hawaii, and it's like a similar thing. They're just like, this is how you open a coconut.
$85. The guy started being like, sometimes you eat the coconut. $85? Or $8.50.
It was like $300 for this thing or whatever. And then I was like, man, I've been scammed by Hawaiians twice in like 8 days.
This is how you open up a coconut water, everybody.
That's the bottle.
Twist the top. God damn. All right, but
He's
you
still
still
on stage cutting a coconut for a good 30 minutes.
Yeah, like so much stalling. Like they're just stalling.
That's funny.
You gotta respect the racket, though. These guys are doing okay.
We were going to do the luau, but we canceled. We're trying to figure out what to do before.
What do you
We
got?
figured we got to have
I think
everybody.
You have
Sumo
like
and
a million
sushi.
people, right?
Yeah, I think there's 60, 70 people coming from flying over.
Yeah.
So
and then plus the
and it's all
local
family, plus the locals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But the thing before, we just got to figure out what to do with them. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
So what we look at it.
I mean, we did some nice hikes and stuff. I
Yeah,
don't
it's not
know.
gonna happen.
His
You
family.
can't organize that many people.
Maybe I'll run a fucking sumo and sushi.
It's hard.
The
being this
ziplining
big.
guys are running a real comedy racket over there.
Show them how it's done.
90% comedy, 10%
Oh,
ziplining.
really squeezing their bits in there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I respect that.
I didn't do the ziplining, but Ryan got roped into it.
Well, it's one of those things when you get asked. They
Oh,
go,
yeah, you
what do you
went-
do for a living? You go, I'm an accountant.
You went by
no
yourself,
chance.
didn't you? Just you and your lady.
Yeah, there was but there was a couple other people there, a guy and his son. 4 of us getting the show.
That's the world's worst date.
I'm
dude.
telling you, the son's not paying attention, so it's basically just me, and it's 2 guys just like running every bit on me that they've run 100 times, and I had to laugh because otherwise I was leaving these guys out to dry.
Yeah, you gotta be a good audience member,
They
dude.
passed the bucket out at the end too for a big tip.
Did you hit him with anything?
Name's Philip. Don't be afraid to fill him up at the line.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Ryan takes 5 out. I was just as fuck. I forgot the word. God damn it.
They get you over there.
Yeah.
I love it. Boys, thank you so much for coming and sitting down with us. We haven't
Yeah.
seen you in a minute, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's been a hot minute. I wanted to do one thing we have been doing too. That's been that people have liked. We find out if you're on your high school's Wikipedia as notable alum.
I'm not actually.
You're
looked
not.
recently.
You did.
Slow night,
Don't
huh?
ask me why. I don't remember why. Oh, you know what? Because I was
Bragging?
I was trying. No, so my old gym
That's
teacher. I had this
great.
old gym teacher who he was like this super jacked guy, and then he was like this massive, like just like roided out dude, and then he ended up. I don't know why, but I was trying to think of his name and I couldn't, and then I somehow wound up on the Wikipedia page, and then he ended up being the coach of the Guelph Griffins, where we went to college.
Let's go.
Yeah,
You
Of
guys
the
went
what?
to college together?
we did, but we didn't know
each other.
Same year?
Yeah,
Say
But the
major?
well,
yeah, pretty much.
randomly the year me and Danny went to school was
Ryan's
the year
in the
that 2 grades went
cafeteria
to
with a
school.
boom mic.
Wait, do you say the Gulf Griffins?
They're called the Guelph, Ontario Griffins.
Guelph?
Guelph, Guelph.
Is that the town?
That's the city, yeah.
Hey, they hit me up every now and then trying to get me to join the alumni where
Sure,
you give
get a
money.
couple of
Guelph.
bucks. Have you ever given?
Hell no. Are you kidding me?
I never got my diploma because I had outstanding library fines.
Griffins aren't going to crumb from me.
That's the most Canadian shit
Yeah,
ever.
no kidding.
I'm not giving you my nickel.
They wouldn't give me. They're like, I had so many library fines, and they're like, you can't get your diploma without it. I go, I'll make do.
How much money we talking here?
87 cents?
It goes up. No,
no,
it's
it
8.50.
compounds, man.
I'm in the same situation,
Yeah.
which is how I know. I
not
also
more
never
Both
got
of us,
much.
see?
Well, it starts out little, and then it's $8.50, and then also you can't do it over the phone, so you have to drive over there.
What?
Yes, they
So
get
if you wanted to settle that up now, you'd have to drive to Guelph?
I owe Guelph, Ontario at this point. This is almost 20 years. I must owe them a couple $100K.
No,
With compounding?
You think it's
Oh,
compounding?
the juice runs. Juice runs on that. They don't.
You got to make good every week with the vig. Principle stays the same.
And let me ask you this. What are you doing? You're
That's dirtbag
taking books
shit.
out of the library at school?
Yeah,
Who did that in
the
college?
Quran.
People who have people who have degrees.
You know what it was? Is sometimes you would have years where people are like, you know what? You don't even need to buy the book. Just
I've done that.
yeah, they're like, you can just take it out, and just read it a couple times.
I mean, that's the scam with university. Most of the classes, you don't need to go to the class. You don't need to buy the book. You don't need
Yeah.
to do much.
That's what I said.
Yeah. So, but anyways, I owe them a lot of money.
Damn.
I don't know.
You ever gonna square that up or no?
I don't think so.
Why would you ever
I'm
need
sure.
to.
Well, listen, what I would love to see is you call and see what the settlement number is.
I mean, I
because
haven't-
they take
Yeah,
they
yeah.
take $8,000 probably.
Probably, yeah. They'll take like some sort of lump sum. I mean, I have like a Canva premium subscription. I could just make one.
What's
Canva?
Canva?
Canva's like Photoshop for idiots. That's what I use. It's like $9.99 a month.
What, you're gonna make the book?
Well,
No,
make
make his
the book.
diploma.
Make the book and
Oh,
return it. I can remake the book. Settle this whole thing.
No.
It's all on loosely. It's all on printer paper.
Fucking Gutenberg over here.
Oh, it's funny you said I owe you a book, but explain.
That's how bad you are at scams. You're like, you're gonna print a whole book?
More likely, I'll break into the office and
Just
find
get a
my goddamn-
Diane Collins book and put a different cover on it or something like that. They won't check. You'll be in and out.
Oh, that's.
So what was your high
fantastic.
school? Let's look up Ryan.
Pickering High School. You know who went to my high school? Snow.
Who's that?
The
Infama.
Yeah, don't
Shut
tell
it
me
up.
about
the Jamaican Canadian white rapper. Everybody knows him. One hit wonder.
You got
Snow.
it, Lukey?
The Trojans?
The Trojans?
Yeah. That's I guess were we the Trojans? Ajax is the Yeah, Pickering High. I think we were the Trojans.
Pickering. You said Ajax was the other school?
Well, it's Pickering High's in Ajax. It's
Did Boy
mental.
Wonder?
Oh,
Go
did
there?
Boy Wonder go to Pickering? Interesting.
This
Well, my
is,
buddy.
This is the most Canadian
One of my-
shit I've ever heard.
one of my-
wonder, eh?
one of my
Is Dan Schneckerfeld on that list there?
one of my closest friends, his younger brother in high school, is
Who's-
T minus, who wrote all the Drake songs.
Is T minus?
T minus is on there. Yes, Grammy nominated hip hop producer.
Uh-huh.
Ryan Long did not make the list.
Internet personality? Nothing? Stand up comedian? That's tough.
They don't respect
I'm not
us.
on mine.
I'll tell you
either.
what, someone's about to get a phone call. At these Pickering
Someone's
High
about to get a
lists.
big donation to the alumni.
I'm doing a residency there. 10 nights. Let's go.
This is the strongest list I've ever seen, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean,
Yeah.
Grammy nominated artists or
You
producers.
got 2 Grammy nominated producers.
Any hockey players?
Yeah, NBA players, Olympic, NHL,
Oh, yeah, we had a
Miss
couple
World
of
Canada.
NBA players. Yeah,
Would Dylan Brooks go there or something?
a lot of guys in jail from that.
Corey
school, too.
Joseph.
Oh, Corey Joseph, yeah,
Yeah.
former Toronto Raptor.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. That's a
He
pretty,
might still be in the league,
pretty accredited institution.
I wouldn't call it that in credit to the list, though. I'd say it's sloppily put together, in fact.
Did we do mine to see if I was on there? I wasn't, right?
Well, you're just rubbing it in.
I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not.
Here,
Well, you
Nick,
weren't competing with Corey Joseph. It's not...
you're-
I have the one girl. I have a lady that was an actress that was in a show called 30 something.
Look
for
up
a couple of
Foley's.
minutes.
That was the big thing
Was
in
it-
high school. The girl booked a
What's the
commercial.
heck
She was the big
in-
superstar around
yeah.
campus.
We had a girl.
Skank.
We had a girl.
Doritos commercial.
We had one kid that was in Sixth Sense. He was the guy that said, "You want to see my dad's gun" or something like that.
Ooh.
Man, he was.
That
Every
scared
time
the
we
shit
drove
out of
by
me.
And he
his
made the
house-
Wikipedia page?
I don't think so.
Some nice
Just a big
Shyamalan.
star at the time. His hand was probably hurting from the high fives.
Oh, dude, he was killing it.
Wissahickon Senior High School.
E Double's on there, who actually
Who's he double?
Philly rapper who was big in like 2012. R.I.P. He was the
Yeah,
man.
he's my buddy.
H. Foley,
he was-
not.
You not on there?
Nah.
Sons of.
But you play this game and you've never checked yourself?
I'm sure
had to.
we
we
probably
I
have.
was looking to get hurt again.
Just like to get to know.
And maybe
you
it
every time.
changed over the last couple of weeks. I don't know.
I'm not on mine. There's another comedian on mine.
Really?
She was like a YouTube star or something like
The
that.
disrespect.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
Whoever makes these lists doesn't seem to like comedians.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
probably
throw
some
that on the
nerd from high school that didn't like me. That's what it
It's
is.
just not a guy from the high school running
I think
it.
Corey Joseph's making the list, if you ask me.
It's also, Luke, what do we have to do to get you editor Wikipedia permission? Anybody can edit it, right?
I think
Oh,
he's
really?
working for Boy Wonder at this point. I don't know.
It's a fucking inside
Wait, are you
job.
not on the official website? The official school website?
No, you're on Wikipedia.
Oh, they don't know. You got to go to the official Wissahickon High School website. I'll probably be all over that thing.
You're the banner.
Wallpaper on that thing.
Me getting stuffed into a locker.
Okay. All right. And also, too, who was the most famous person you guys met before you started doing comedy, like as a kid? Baseball. It could have been
The most famous.
even local celebrity, radio DJ or something.
Don Koharski, actually. That was in my
Dude, I love the Canadian
in
name.
my town. That was I'm from Burlington, Ontario, and Don Koharski, he's like a pretty famous NHL referee.
Oh, you met a referee?
Yeah, but he was in the show. All right, this is
Okay.
this is an NHL referee, and he had in Burlington this place called Koharski's, which was like batting cages and like all that stuff.
No shit.
Yeah, he
Go
was
down to
he was a
Koharski's.
big deal.
Kowarski, swing and a miss.
Don
And you'd go
Koharski.
in and he'd be there sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah, and
Yeah.
that'd be like a big deal.
Yeah.
So he was just working there.
Well, he chilled. He owned it. No, he was an NHL referee. Like I think he just maybe only recently, maybe 5
Okay.
years ago, retired or something.
Who was your local newscaster? Do you remember?
Oh, that's a good.
Are
Well,
they-
so,
Some moose from Newfoundland.
so Burlington didn't have one because there's a city next. It's not even that small of a city, but we're so like because we're like really close to Buffalo. We're really
Gotcha.
close to the city Hamilton, which is bigger, and like in between Hamilton and Toronto. So it was mostly Hamilton. I don't know.
Okay.
I think the local newscaster's a bigger thing here.
Yeah, it's
Ah, that
not a
makes
big
sense.
thing up there.
Yeah,
That guy wasn't getting the same shine, man.
Same
4
love.
people were watching that.
I remember the one guy.
Government-run media you got up there.
Yeah, I can't remember. There's this one guy. I think his name was Mark Daly. He was like on City.
That's a
You know
pretty
what
good
you'd
name.
always see as a guy that was like the big MTV guy, and when you're a kid, you're like, this guy is just, Ryan Seacrest. You're like
Sure.
as famous as it gets, and then 5 years later, you're just flipping through and you see this guy doing the weather, and you're like,
Yeah, what the
That
fuck?
is a real the show Student Bodies, like Ross from Student Bodies.
That's what I'm
People,
saying.
you guys don't know what we're talking about, but the show Student Bodies was
In my
like-
mind,
was
these
like-
guys are like Ryan Gosling, and
What
then you
was-
see him.
and then he
doing
ended up being a weatherman,
What was
and he's a weatherman right now.
Student body.
student body?
It was like a shitty Breaker High. kinda
Student
deal.
bodies.
Student Bodies.
not a great theme song.
comedy from student body.
There was
in
that
Canada.
Breaker High's what Ryan Gosling's
Yeah,
from. That
yeah.
was the big one.
Canadian TV is wild.
I
Dude, it's
know.
rough. It's
A Canadian American
rough.
television sitcom that was produced in Montreal, ran from 97 to 99, short-lived.
Yeah.
There
Made
were
an impression though.
There was animations.
Yeah, there were animations. But anyways, the guy Ross from Student Bodies is now just a weatherman.
Oh, you see this guy goes, there's a cloud coming through. He's dead inside now, right? I don't know if he saved
Yeah.
his student bodies money either. He
It's
could
gonna
be-
rain, you hosers.
This guy could be on $65K a year potentially.
Yeah, Ross Hall.
Yeah, Russ Hall.
Yeah.
He's just a weatherman.
Dude,
Shout
there was
out to him.
There was this kid in my junior high, I don't know if I went to elementary school with him, but junior high, high school, who wanted to be a weatherman so bad. That's all
a
he ever.
dream.
That's a sweet gig,
Dude,
dude.
that's all he ever wanted. And then they finally, it was like the kind of bit. I was like, yeah, he's weird, but he's funny and he's a nice guy. And dude, so at some point they let him start making the weather announcements every morning, which they never did.
Yeah.
But they were like, he's so passionate about it. And now he's a fucking full-blown weatherman.
There you go.
That's he did
So
it.
funny.
Those guys make a lot of cash, man. It's like the people that
No, there's two different types. There's one that like this is an astronomer.
Meteorologist.
Yeah,
Meteorologist.
Look
Yeah.
up Kyle Dennis Weatherman.
And then this guy's like a scientist that also says the weather. And then there's another guy that's just the face of the operation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those guys.
we
guy
had,
just like chasing skirts around the office.
I remember in Toronto there was a guy who like he showed up to do like an open mic and he was a weatherman in Hong Kong, but he was Canadian, but he lived in Hong
dude,
Kong.
there's such a weird Canadian Hong Kong connection.
Yeah, but he's like literally he goes, it's the easiest job because the government just goes, this is what the weather is today.
don't look outside. It's 78 and
I
sunny.
swear to God, he goes, it's so easy. Like, I
Some
don't
people
do
may
that.
tell you that it's raining. It ain't raining.
Look at that, another beautiful day, Hong Kong, huh? How about that?
Smog schmog.
Ignore your eyes.
7,000th day in a row. Sunny skies.
Some traders might tell you it's snowing. That would be.
Government run
Remind you
weather.
that is punishable by. I saw Len from Steel. You know the song "Steal My Sunshine"?
Love that song.
Saw that guy a boathouse once buying board shorts.
Actually, my
I saw Len buy him.
Dude,
board
my-
It's a
shorts.
big sighting at the time.
Are they Canadian?
yeah, they're Canadian. I was at
Toronto
a
guy.
Toronto Raptors game, and I was there with my friend and
It's like they're in another planet.
It's crazy.
cousin.
It's crazy.
You wish you saw Len
Dude,
buying board shorts.
Len was sitting in front of us, and his
He's
cousin,
everywhere.
His cousin was such a piece of shit. He was like this, like he was probably 8 years old, and he had a backwards hat on.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so his cousin walked up and grabbed his hat off his head, and he started like, and then Len was like, started freaking out, being like, "Give me my hat," and then they
He
kicked
goes,
Len out.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Did the kids stay?
Yes. What? Yeah, we all got to stay, and he got kicked out.
Len was probably just bragging to a date how important he is to it.
I'm Len, by the way.
Do you know
I got a pair of
who I
board
am?
shorts.
Not really.
What do you have on Kyle Dennis?
He's very big.
Is
He's
he?
got 17K followers on it, Facebook.
Who's
There you
Kyle
go.
Dennis?
That's
He's
the kid I went to high school
He's a
with.
main realtor also. He's
Oh, shit.
he went off
diversified.
book.
No, he's still a meteorologist too.
Yeah, he's
He's
a
fucking
side
making
hustle.
cash hands over a fifth major.
He's got a parking
You
somewhere.
got to shelter that meteorologist cash. You can't just be giving half of that to the government.
You need some tax shelters.
How come you can't be like him, you bozo? You're not even on the goddamn list.
I know.
Fuck, it's raining for Pat Dennis. What's the guy's name?
Kyle Dennis.
Raining greenbacks.
Dennis Bennett.
Sunny every day for Kyle Dennis.
Struggling to keep the lights on in his dump. This guy's got land in Maine.
He's just on camera. Money's coming out everywhere.
If you had to be, I've been asking this and thinking about this. If you had to be one of the guys on the news, would you want to be the main anchor? Would you want to be the weather guy? Would you want to be the sports guy? Or would you want to be the guy that does the human interest?
I think it's fun to do the voice. Whatever one you get to do the voice.
Sure.
I feel you'd be more human interest. Like you're the guy. Like I'm here, down here.
If you let me do the voice, I'm in.
Listen, guys, I just
No,
want to
because
get
you
the
got to
voice.
do the sad voice, because the human interests are always like generally, I mean, sometimes
Yes.
uplifting.
Yeah.
Mostly like this person's living in their car.
Right.
They can't afford rent.
Right. Mother of cancer can't get the money together.
It's wrong. The voice doesn't match up with the story.
Not with Canadian healthcare either. What are you talking about?
All 5 children were just
And then the lead
adopted from
singer of
same-
Len's hat was flipped off by the 8-year-old.
More
Len-
at 9.
Len crushing it again because
And I think his name's not. I think he doesn't like being called Len.
Mark Costanza.
Yeah, I think he's like the band's named Len.
Sure.
He's like, stop
Oh.
calling me Len.
Big banger though.
That's a hit. That's a goddamn hit, man.
There was
I thought they were Cali kids.
for a long
You
time.
would think that.
Yeah.
For a long time, there was the sports guy in our hometown would be hanging out at like the college ball, like the
Yeah,
younger,
yeah.
like the
50 years old.
the 21-year bar. Like he was younger.
Don't
but
let
like,
the dream die.
dude. And everybody, he was just like he was
Talk about a home run. Look at her.
and we would call him the weatherman, and he would get so pissed.
Fucking
Dude,
dickhead.
we'd be like, "What's the weather like tomorrow?" And he's like, "Meanwhile, I could buy and sell us all." He's probably got real estate in Maine too. Yeah.
They don't. Those guys take that gig seriously.
And I guess,
Yeah.
dude, that'd be like, well, what do
The
you?
astronomer getting called an astrologist.
That's not an
Fighting
easy
words.
racket, too. You got to start in like
Gotta
fucking
cover the
butthole Mississippi.
So you guys are giving him your girl's ex-boyfriend treatment. What's his name? Your weatherman or whatever?
Yeah, we were being absolute drunk dickheads for
Philly's
sure.
a big market. That's like the 6th market in the country.
Whose side are you on here?
I'm on the side
Also,
of the
this guy's
weather.
showing up to your parties and events trying to
Not
get the
my-
young pussy. You know
Not-
what I mean?
Not my parties. He wasn't like at my house.
Kevin's events.
No, he'd be at the bar. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, there was about 1,000 kids that called him the weatherman.
Bozos
He didn't
like you
it.
roaming around. I go in there for the easy pickings, too.
I know. I'm over there sweating, eating pizza. This guy comes in his
Just lost
clothes.
another chick to the weatherman.
Another drought for Kevin, gang. That's 4 years dry, everybody. Looking for a bounce back pretty soon.
Talk about El Nino. More like El No-No.
Kevin's girl is now leaving the bar with the weatherman.
It's going to be wet tonight, gang.
More tomorrow morning from my bedroom.
All right. Goddamn. Let's get into some fucking questions, gang. As you know, when you join the Patreon, we'll answer your garbage question on the air. It's a little bit of the astronomer thing we were talking about. This is from Suds. Do you know anybody, or have you ever had a personal psychic? Like you're like, this is my guy or girl I go to.
No.
No, but we had a funny article we were talking about where a woman went to a psychic and the psychic told her that her son's gay, and she took it to heart, came home and was like, I know you're gay. Like,
Oh my
And then the kid's like, I'm
god.
not gay. And she's like, I know. It's the psychic told me.
Just come clean already. You're living a lie.
Debbie told me.
Yeah.
Mistress Debbie told me.
That's
have you-
sorry.
No, please.
That's big in Irish Catholic. They're we've talked about this before. As people start dying off, they talk to someone to get closure.
mediums? Or
Yeah, mediums. It's
It's
a very
always the
big
same
thing.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, again, a good scam. Nothing wrong with that racket.
Yeah.
But sometimes they nail it on the head. How could they know some of that shit?
I don't know. If you ever watch it, they miss.
Well,
They always take my buddy went one time years ago, and the guy's like, "You're currently fighting with a friend." I'm like, "Yeah, we're drunk 23-year-old." Of course. And the guy goes, and my buddy's like, "I am," and he's like, it's either over a woman or money. I'm like, what else are you going to be fighting? We're not fighting about our fucking 401ks at 23. You know
I
what
see
I
a
mean?
weatherman in your future for some reason. Now, have you ever had a reading,
No, I've never.
Ryan?
Nah, I'm not going about that, but
Yeah, it's a
Girl thing.
It is a very predominantly female thing.
I could see
feel.
Ryan dating somebody like that back in the day.
sure, I could see myself in
some
a scenario.
crystals and stuff like
I'll tell
that.
you what, I have a buddy that was one of his big first date moves. And
Really?
Was
yes,
what?
yes. Was you take the girl to a psychic?
was
You're
this-
like, well, it's those moves. You're like, you know what'd be insane? You like go to a
Sure.
psychic.
Was this-
Meanwhile, she knows his name. But there's no dirt, right? You have no fights. You just met this person, so there's not
Sure,
like
it's
the
only
psychic.
promise.
Right, there's
Yeah.
only promise. The psychic can't be.
If
I
it
like-
looks like I see you together long term, and he goes, I'm just trying to seal the deal tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
That
that'd be...
didn't hurt.
The psychic does help you,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Tell her to get a couple of drinks.
See you, see you walking. See you walking funny tomorrow.
We're going to split the check.
If I was
See bad things. Of you.
I'm seeing split checks.
You're gonna get food poisoning from the lobster at the restaurant. Don't order that.
Huge move though, having the psychic on retainer.
That's crazy. I mean, was it always the same psychic? It would have to
He had an
be.
area that he'd go to. There's
Yeah.
a lot of dudes that have their system for their dates. We go to this
Sure.
place and you act like it's all for the first time.
But if I was a psychic, and by the 7th woman that he brought in there, I'd be like, get the hell
I
out of
think he
here.
had to
lady.
start mixing it up, yeah.
Sure.
Probably
You
had
You might
mix
want
it
to keep
up.
the gravy train going. you know?
Yeah, of course. That guy bringing it,
Bringing business in.
There was
Exactly.
I read this post on I think I saw it on Reddit, but there was someone who worked at an escape room, and then this guy kept bringing in new dates to the escape room, the same escape room, and then he would beat the escape room and impress the woman. But it's like he keeps doing the same escape room, and the woman who worked there is just like, I want to say something.
That's
but, like,
great.
I can't. 'cause
That's
it's like,
fucking genius.
Dude, that's me with the pop shot, the basketball game.
Sure.
The one game I'm good at, I always stumble by. Like,
Yeah, but
Oh my
that
God,
takes
I'm in a
skill
Dave
and
and Buster's.
chance. Oh,
Yeah, because when you do an
God.
escape room, if you don't like win, they tell you how to get out.
Yeah.
So he
First
just
time.
wins. I mean,
so he just like, and then now he knows how to do the escape room every time.
I love an escape room, but that's a fucking sweet move right
Yeah,
there. Hi,
yeah.
looking for the keys? Right here. Let's go, babe.
She goes, how'd you find that in a minute? You skipped like 10 steps.
Safe is under the floorboards. Let's get out of here.
That's the one thing I never understood about psychics is like, especially in New York, you'll walk by and they have like, they have them in the village. They're like
Yeah,
on
tons.
McDougal Street or like right there, and you're like, how are you covering this rent?
I
Even
think
though it's a
I think
small
a lot
place.
of them, it's like they found a spot, they got the key. It's almost a squatting situation for a lot of them. That's why they're moving and shaking, right? Someone, I can't remember if it was in New York or Toronto, but someone told me one of the psychic places was actually a tug.
Oh, sure. I respect
I
that.
swear. It was one of them. He was like,
Talk about getting sleepy. Huh?
Full service
And
medium.
They're never more than 4 feet back. They're never.
Yeah, they're like in the foyer.
Yeah, it's not like a.
They don't have the whole building.
Yeah,
it's
no.
temporary. They probably have, like, they know some of the big, landlords where they go, if you have an opening for a month, I'll take it off your hands.
Sure.
for
But that
$5.
one by the cellar, that's been there forever.
The one between
downstairs.
the VU and
And
like
Ben's
Ben's.
Pizza.
That thing's
Yeah.
on the left. That thing's been
It's
there
probably
forever.
just like a money laundering operation for something else.
for the
There you go.
gypsies.
Tourists. I guess you're doing okay if the tourists.
Yeah, you get the tourists and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Plus some creep like your buddy just bringing chicks there every couple of days.
I think they also get people where like they get you on the hook and they keep you coming back. Like
Yeah.
they have a personal one. Like I go once every 2 weeks and it's $100 or whatever. They got 30 of those.
A lot of personal interest stories about some mom getting scammed by
Oh
a medium.
yeah.
Yeah, when I remember when a couple of our family members died, maybe like 10, 15 years ago, they got into it heavy. And they, like, one would go and they would bring, like, a couple of the girls, and then they would tell the other families that, and then they would bring them, and they just kept going and going. And for some reason, they know how to, like, create demand. Like, oh, you can barely get in to see her. You have to book it, like, 4 months
She's
out.
busy in heaven right now.
She's on a business trip to purgatory. Yeah, and it would get them like that, and they would say just the right enough things that would be like, oh my God, that's him.
Yeah. I had a girl, I think I've mentioned this before, on the bus. I was probably about 6 or 7, on the school bus, 6 or 7 years old. She was a couple years older than me. She said she could read palms, and she read my palm and the first thing she told me was that I had a short lifeline and then it was her bus stop and she got off the bus. And I think about that every 48 hours. I'll just wake up from deep sleep in a sweat of like, what's short? My hand is grown.
I'll tell you what, you want to miss something? Pull your hand up.
I don't want to know any more information.
I'm missing the one.
Yeah, I
don't even
know.
have
It's
one.
supposed to be like right there.
Oh, yeah. This guy's walking in both worlds. He doesn't have a lifeline.
I'm telling you.
Ghost
Pull your
walker.
hand up. I think it's a love line I'm missing. One of them.
I don't know.
That's the lifeline right there. Mine stops butt cold right
Okay.
in the
Oh,
middle.
man. Yours says stroke.
Picture of a pizza with a line through it.
All right, let's see here. This one's from Zachary. $10 homie, never had one, Reb. Do you guys have a proven formula to prep for a drug test? That's real dirtbag shit. But
Well, you gotta
everybody at
find a
some
guy-
point had
Well,
one.
depends on whose pee you're using,
Yeah.
Well, back in the day,
Depends what type of drug test too. Like a piss test.
oh man, we're talking to the pros over here.
Well, some of them are like, hey, some of the people would be like, my parents like take my hair and stuff.
No, I think pee
Jesus.
test for us was there was always a drink you would buy at GNC that it wouldn't clear you out, but it would cover you for 8 hours or something.
Yeah.
Like if you took it within that 8 hours, your pee would come back. That was always the myth. I don't know if it ever worked.
There was a place in Toronto we used to go to get, you'd go just like for the random pee tests, and they
Sure.
lost 3 different people's pee. So you would always go to your pee test, and they would call you and be like, "Hey, sorry, you got to come in. We lost." I used to have a joke about it.
We
They'd be
drank
like,
it again. I don't
yeah,
know
they
what's
go, it
going
happens
on.
all the time, and you're like, all the time.
I left it in the break room.
So, but like the theory was that they're selling the pee on the black market for drug tests.
Ah.
Yeah, they got. I don't know if it's still going on, but whatever was going on there, they got someone at that Queen and Spadina Medical Center.
I like
Clean
that.
pee that hard to come by?
I don't know. Where do you go to get it?
I'm sure you know somebody. Like
The bathroom at a
the
bar.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
maybe not the bar.
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe not the bar.
At a library, maybe.
Yeah.
Danny's not allowed there. But yeah, there was always I never really had to take them.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna
There's
say-
like tons of water. That's the only thing I would think is
Yeah.
like literally like gallons of water.
Have you ever had to take one?
For like drugs?
Yes. How many
don't
times have you
think
been drug tested in your
I don't
life?
think ever.
Zero.
Zero.
Yeah,
dollars.
zero.
once or twice for a job where I was a valet at a
Valet's drug testing
at
you?
a car. It was a pretty big car dealership, and I had to get tested.
Hey,
yeah.
there's not enough meth in your system. We can't give you a job.
You're not gonna steal enough change out of the cup holders, which
We're
we
cool
did.
over here.
In college, we got tested for steroids at football.
Why?
Because
I was jacked, dude. There's no way that's natural, Foley.
You're walking in there being like, that's right. Test me.
I would
No,
be
they-
testing me too.
they just do it throughout the season. They'll
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
randomly pick and,
You walkie, you're probably gonna want to test me today.
nah, we're good.
Now you're a 350-pound lineman. We'll be all right.
A lot of butter in your urine.
I mean, they probably should test more because I've actually played lacrosse for half a season on the Griffins, and half the team was on steroids. So
Lacrosse
Really?
players on roids?
body,
I
they
mean,
were-
they're- lacrosse players are big. Like they're
You gotta take a beat. You take a beating as a lacrosse player.
Nah,
You're just getting hit with sticks.
Steroids for lacrosse?
these guys were 20 years old, look like a 40. I guess 40 is not the right
Goons?
age, but they were goons.
Is
look like
Canadian lacrosse the same as American lacrosse?
No,
they fly
field
around on
one
the
is.
sticks.
Yeah. No, we
Closer to quitting.
we take the net and then you put it on your shoe and walk through the snow. That's,
I like it.
All right, let's see. This is from AJ. Have you or anyone you known ever said their hands are registered as deadly weapons? That's always, when you're like 12, that's a big flex.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're like 6 months into karate class.
Sure.
You got, I think I'm officially deadly weapon.
Guys, be careful out here. All right? I don't want to move too quick.
That was always the kid that ran his mouth, but then wouldn't fight you because he's like, I can't, man. I take karate. And if I kill you, I'll go to jail.
Yeah.
That's all the shit that they would say. And then they would just fucking, nah, I can't do it. And they'd still be calling you fat on the butt.
It's also like two fat, 11-year-olds saying that.
Yeah.
I'd kill you, man.
in Pickering, Ontario, everyone was saying their verbal lyricism was the deadly weapon.
Oh, yeah, it's a big rap community.
You throw me a word, you don't want to see what's going to happen, man.
That's how they settle their beefs.
I dare you to throw me a word, just please. You're going to put me in jail. I don't want to go back.
That was real bad. I mean, freestyle rap was... it was Eminem.
Did you ever throw anyone a word?
No, it would happen.
What does that mean? Battle?
No, you.
Someone goes, give me a word.
Give me a word,
and
and
they start
battles
rapping
the-
on it.
Oh.
We had battles at our cafeteria growing up. They had rap battle Fridays. There was
Oh
a fight
my
every single time, but it was the.
Thank God I grew up in the 90s.
Well, dude, it was like that. You would, especially when you started drinking, there was kids that would just start rapping, and you were like, the one kid. I mean, he's dead now for sure, but I mean, he could hold it together for like 12 seconds, and you were like, damn, dude, and then he'd just be like, yeah, and it always would land.
Lyricist, empiricist, theoricist.
It would land on me, and he would look at me and be like, and it always went, Kevin, something, something, heaven, and I'm like, dude, every time,
Limited vocabulary.
looking at the door. Next thing, I'm on the floor, and I'm like, why do I have to put on Billy Joel? What are we doing here?
Kevin, Heaven, Trev.
The girl on the bus said he was going to die.
Hey, don't bring that up.
You said 6, I say 7. So we could get that on the Wikipedia? Another rapper from Pickering High.
Man, you might do it in the show. You
That's
might.
what it
make
takes, apparently.
That is tough.
Yeah, that was a real big time for people trying to rap. It was really not great.
For
And then
sure.
8 Mile dropped. That was another thing. We can
8
battle.
Mile changed the game. That
8 Mile,
messed
yeah.
up my
Sure.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah, ruined everything.
8 Mile wrecked my school, dude.
Dude, I had the battles. I had the battles from 8 Mile burned on a CD. Like I would listen to the,
Yeah, yeah,
the
just-
audio
just
version
audio
of the
version,
battle.
just like ripped.
You've
from the
tried
movie
to rap
theater.
before.
Nah, I mean I'm sure.
I'll tell you what. Those,
No, I for sure have done it, and we recorded a verse. I just remembered that.
Get the verse.
Let's find
No,
that CD.
My one
Wow.
friend really took it serious. It was like trying
Yeah,
to
you're half
rap.
kidding, you're
and I
kidding.
was like,
Sure.
the joke was, I was like, dude, I can bet you I'm better than you. And
Ah.
we each took like 10 minutes and wrote a verse, and I just made fun of him, and then we recorded
If you're a white
it.
guy rapping, you either go funny or dead
Too-
serious.
way too serious.
Yeah.
Way too serious, dude.
There's no in between. You're either like it's kind of ironic or like you don't understand how many words I know.
You don't know what I've been through. You couldn't walk in my shoes. Like, I had a lot of buddies
They're
say that.
Skechers. What are you talking about?
Try to take a walk a day in my shoes.
In my kid, let's talk about Irish Store.
Shout out to Irish Store, gang.
Gang, this episode is brought to you by Irish Store, the clinically proven game-changing hair growth device that's here to help you turn back the clock on hair loss. Listen up, fellas. If your hairline has less coverage than your football team secondary, time to take a little action.
I feel like you're talking directly to me, if I'm
not
being
talking
honest.
directly to you.
Yeah, I feel like you're addressing that to
But
me.
I'm about to throw a flag.
Listen, guys, if you're fighting hair loss out there, which I am, and I have been for a very long time, there's one thing I wish I would have taken steps sooner. iStore Elite uses low light therapy, LLLT, a treatment that has been clinically proven to stimulate cellular activity within your hair follicles. This stimulation increases blood flow to the scalp, delivering essential nutrients and oxygen to reduce inflammation, one of the key factors that contribute to hair loss. In just a few months, you'll start to see noticeable improvements as your hair regains its vitality. Without the need for drugs, painful procedures, or expensive surgeries. It's the most non-invasive, pain-free, drug-free way to bring your hair back, and it's backed by real science, gang. So if you're ready to get medical-grade red light treatment at home to regrow your hair for a limited time, our listeners get $600 off their order
Whoa.
when they use code AYG at iRestoreLaser.com. That's your order at iristorelaser.com with promo code garbage. Hair loss is frustrating. Take it from me. You don't have to fight it alone. Thanks to Iris Store. Do it.
Do it. When I was a kid or when I was in high school, so like the grunge had just hit and all that stuff and the Smashing Pumpkins and all that. So it was just as bad, probably worse than that. It was the acoustic guitar. The acoustic guitar. And I'm guilty of this. That would get broken out at a party.
Oh, yeah.
And he would start playing a really bad version of Disarm or something like that. Or someone trying to sing Yellow Ledbetter or something like that. And everyone
Forgetting the
just
chords and shit.
That's funny because
Fuck.
dudes do it to get pussy. You just walk out, it's 9 guys in a row.
I'm next. Pass that thing this way. Is
And
this
yeah.
even tuned?
Nobody could play. Nobody could tune it. And it would just go around. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Glycerine.
Oh, man. I'm guilty of that.
The only good thing is a lot of those were just all power chords. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made it
So
a
you
little
could
bit
kind of
easier.
play them kind of crappy.
And then there was a dude that could really play. And be like, fuck this guy, man.
You're singing with your eyes closed. Glycerine.
This guy's playing
Really,
Knocking on Heaven's
really hitting it. Glycerine. Looking off to the side. Man, we stink.
I
And
did
we
that.
were all yellow.
I did that one time at a party at my house. It was like the people were over at my house. I had just gotten a Fender Stratocaster,
Ooh.
a Mexican
Mexican.
made one, yeah.
Sure.
And I was in going through like an argument with like my high school girlfriend, and we were like breaking up. And I just stayed up in my room just playing it real loud.
Oh, yeah.
And one by one, everybody just left.
This is really in your feelings. Just-
And you're making fun of me for trying to rap? Yeah.
He's just in his room. I'm having trouble
Trying to sleep.
Am I, all right, I guess we'll probably wrap it up then.
I'm going to take this beer to go, dude.
Anybody still down there? Yeah.
Having trouble
Lord.
trying to sleep. Damn it.
Between that and my poems, man, I was pretty
Oh.
fucking lame. Yeah.
a dying art form right there. For a good reason.
If it's
For
not,
a
he's
good
if
reason.
not, he killed it.
I hope they were
That's
across.
because I never got laid.
Sue.
Do you remember any of the poems?
No.
I love that.
Yeah, he does.
Probably couldn't read
Yeah,
them just
yeah.
for all the tears on the page. Smudged all
It's
the
all
ink.
wilted.
Dip it in coffee.
Oh, to make it look old timey.
He's burning the edges.
Yeah.
Oh, I just
Man.
found this, man. This must
Must be Shakespeare or something.
That must be Shakespeare or something. Oh, God, that's good,
Jesus.
dude.
Pain is all I feel.
I just want to feel something. Me and you could get together. We could really have like
numbness grows.
a Linkin Park vibe going on. A little hip hop rock collision course.
Man.
I played drums when I was growing up, so that was even less appealing to bring a girl over and force her to play. Watch you play
Sure.
drums
Dude,
for an hour and a half.
You were in a real band, though.
You just go, shh.
I wrote this for you.
Now, wait.
It's getting dark. Shh. I'm getting to the chorus.
I love a drum. I love the drum. I'm enamored by it. I wish I could play them, but anytime I hear like a drum, it's like I'm so unimpressed by the drums just by themselves.
Yeah.
Well, they're like, let's hear the.
Unimpressed. It's like infuriating.
It's always the part of like if you go see like a cover band or something like that. All right. That's always the worst sounding instrument. And not necessarily because of the drummer's skills, but just the way it's set up in like a regular bar. Like you hear that the vibration and stuff like that. You're like, what the fuck? Lay off the hi-hat, will you, dude?
Yeah. Snare drums rattling on the feedback and shit.
Of course. And then they're trying to mic
Ryan
a-
feels personally
Yeah,
attacked.
they're trying
Well, they're trying to put a mic on a drum, and it doesn't
Yeah.
work that good.
Yeah. Sometimes probably at those shows they just don't even. They go, we're not gonna mic the drums.
Sure. Yeah.
Playing with
Better.
with the tassels or whatever they are.
No, nowadays, every now and then I go to
brushes?
see.
Yeah, I never got
Brush cuts are
that.
great. I'll tell
Looks
you
like
what.
a kitchen utensil.
I was just
What are
in
you, making eggs?
I was just in DC. There's a guy solo playing the trombone in the park. Cleared the park.
No way.
Oh yeah.
No good?
Hour and a half. This guy, like just practicing essentially.
That's
Wow.
too
There's
much.
there's a radius around this guy, friggin' 100 yards in each direction. No one wants to go anywhere near it.
You catch that in Washington Square Park. There'll be like a good little trio just killing it, or like somebody under the Washington Arch playing the piano that they set
They
up.
drop like a baby grand piano. or
Yeah,
whatever,
and then like some dude playing the tuba across the park with his buddy practicing karate or juggling next to him. It's like, get out of here.
I saw a guy last weekend. I was walking with my wife. We walked through the park. We heard music, and my wife's like, "Oh, let's go see if it's like what it is."
Big mistake.
Oh, we get closer, and I'm like, "That's not a band." And then we try to find it. It's a guy sitting in like,
Some guy playing a rat.
dude, he's sitting, he's just squealing. He's sitting in the area by himself. Lights. He's on the floor. He's just hooked up to a computer, and he's DJing by himself. Like, and I'm like, go. It's a Friday night or whatever. Go home. Why are you ruining these people's days? Get
Take the
outta
night
here.
off.
Yeah. If you were good, you'd be somewhere. It's a Friday night.
Friday night.
Go hit an open mic or something.
Yeah, the odd time you do find a good band, but
Sure, and I love that.
In New York specifically. But then sometimes it's just like a guy playing the accordion. and you just
Yeah.
wanna punch him in the
I prefer
face.
to find a bad one because I like to sit there and then talk to whoever I'm with and be like, he screwed that up.
This guy's off beat. Can't even keep count.
I would have landed that.
Hey, buddy, you mind if I get back? You start twirling the sticks and shit.
I just stand next to him twirling sticks.
Ryan, have you ever started playing the drums at a music store?
No, not really. Drums is hard to play at the music store, but maybe here and there, yeah.
Okay.
But that's more of a guitar player
a-
domain.
yeah,
Sure.
I've
Where you
definitely done
smoke
that.
on the water.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
The forbidden,
Yeah.
the forbidden songs at the guitar store.
The forbidden song.
Yeah.
By the way, they
There's a
speaking
guy
of
reading.
rats,
There's a guy reading tabs right there.
they had a rat czar and everyone was making fun of it in New York,
Sure.
and then it worked.
Well, no, we weren't using trash cans. That was their big thing. They're like,
Yeah,
we're
they
gonna
were-
use.
They gave them birth control. They gave the rats birth control.
Really?
There's less rats?
Yes, well, according to the rat czar.
That's what I'd say if I was the rat czar too.
I might be listening
Everything's
to,
working to plan.
I might be subscribing to the rat czar propaganda.
Yeah,
but-
you're buying into it too much.
There's no rats, and I'm a good guitar player. Care what anybody says.
The rat czar says there's no rats and his dick's big, but and it's an easy 6 inches. But no, it's a girl.
The czar.
Rats are.
I don't like the whole czar thing. What are we doing here? What year is it?
That term should be put away.
It's also like I'm the roadie. I'm the rat czar. It's like I work in pest control.
Sure.
I mean, I think the girl, she might have got a little like, she didn't like the names they were giving her. She's like, I don't want to be the rat queen or whatever, you know.
Sure.
That's pretty good.
She might have.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's
a
nothing
guy
different
would
what
like.
a rat king is?
Well, you'd want to be the rat
Oh,
king.
dude,
potentially.
I
Rat
I
king.
love the idea of the rat king.
The rat king is when basically a bunch of
Of course,
rats,
yeah.
their tails get so
They get
matted
confined in a
in a
small
space,
area.
and then all their tails get matted together, and then they basically start operating
Rated
as a
as one.
single
Right.
giant rat. But
Let
there's
them
like
start making some decisions, huh?
Yeah.
Little community.
let them govern themselves. You know what I mean?
I didn't know they were giving them birth control.
That was their whole thing.
What
She
about
has-
rat poison?
I don't think you want them. I
I
don't
got a
think you want
question.
them dead.
Why don't we just kill them?
Why don't we just do what all pest control companies do?
I don't think they want that. You can't kill. It's estimated that there's like 25 million rats. You can't have 25 dead million
That's
rats.
what the rat
all
czar
at
does.
once?
She just goes
Yeah.
stepping on rats all day.
So there's
Just
just a
got a
slow-
2x4 with
It's
a
a real
spike
working
on it.
class job.
That's very old school, fucking like British Empire.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
breed them out.
Yeah, well,
You know?
no shit.
It's a eugenics
make-
rat program.
We'll make them dumb.
Going around
So
handing
just,
around.
it'll just slowly just kind of.
It just they just don't. I mean, their lifespan isn't like 35 years.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like it works quicker.
I mean, if that
believe.
works, that's incredible.
What do they give them? They give them a pill or something, or is it like a
Plan
bunch
B
of
pill.
little
Did you
rat
fuck
condoms?
last night?
Little rat condoms going around.
Just education.
There's a,
It's called
right-
the pull-out method, gang. I want to see each and every one of you.
a little bowl in front of the bars. You know what I mean? A little rat
Giving him
condom.
sex ed. Yeah.
I'm using them.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever taken the condom out of the bucket at the bar?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I had to go into a bar. Well, I didn't have any money, and I had to go into a bar to get one time. And the guy looked at, it was Otto's Shrunken Head Bar. Remember that? They used to do open mics there.
In the East Village?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
I
that
used
still
to live,
there?
yeah, I used to live right beside it.
It was like a tropical
yeah, it's like a tiki bar.
tiki bar.
It's about to be
Yeah.
Kevin Shrunken Penis.
You have anything other than regulars?
Who the hell are these for?
What are these magnums?
What
No,
are-
those
what
are
the-
regular, sir.
What are the Globetrotters in town? The hell's going on?
You have any rat condoms laying around, sir? Wait.
I didn't like the flavor on this one.
This one gave me a bad reaction in my mouth.
Wait.
Gave me an ulcer.
You had somebody waiting and you had to run out that quick and grab
Something
it?
like
or
I
were you
just
setting
remember
up for the weekend?
I think there was a cover or something too to get in. I think I was just like, dude, I'm just because there was a band playing. I was like, I think I had to be like, I'm just trying to grab a rubber.
You're in your underwear.
I'm trying to jerk off later tonight, buddy.
I got a chick upstairs. She's ready to go, man. Don't cock block me, dude.
I'm hard at the time. My jeans are on.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Look, I'm hard as a rock.
Go in.
I need this.
You go in, the band's good. You end up hanging out. Yeah, drummer's all right. You got an eyeball.
You didn't have a girl. You're just showing off for the guy.
Yeah. So I would need like 100 condoms tonight.
Just a really cool guy worked there.
I take one out, put it on the ledge, take the bucket.
Thought you had a girl waiting upstairs, huh?
I got them on my fingers.
Nah, but check this out, dude.
Oh,
Boy.
God. Holy shit.
Okay.
We got a hot one, gang.
Yeah.
Staying in that same lane, this is from Zane. Have you ever gotten in an argument with a stripper? I have.
Like, I've definitely got like some bad looks from a stripper. But
Why?
Well, we went to this one. I don't know.
Sarah,
if you
can you put
Canadian
your
money.
pay-
I only got Canadian.
Foreign
Stop
policy.
throwing these toonies at me, eh?
Is that we might have talked about this, but the coin, are you allowed to tip is that like okay? to
Dude,
tip
I
the
went to a
coins?
strip club. There was a comedy show in Fort McMurray, Alberta, which is like big like oil town.
Sure.
And they had a strip club, and like literally the show ended, and like all the servers, it was like in a casino, the show, all the servers, like the girls who worked there were like, we're all going over for the, like, there's like a wet t-shirt contest, and like some of them were like participating.
Ringers.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
or whatever. Like it was crazy, and then you go there, and then so the girls go up on stage, and then people literally throw loonies and toonies.
That
And they
seems
get-
so rude.
Listen, then they get off stage, and then a guy comes with what it's like a giant metal pole with a
never seen that.
super powered magnet at the
Nuh-uh.
bottom. Yeah, and then he just magnets up all the coins, peels them off.
That
and then he-
seems
Danny,
so
tell
much
these
more
guys
to-
about your invention.
Oh, dude, this is maybe the most garbage thing that's ever been said on the
Danny
show.
Polishek's loony catcher.
No, it's so I don't know if
This is
I don't know
insane.
if this is my autism or whatever.
It's whatever it is,
Okay,
sure.
okay, so I don't like when change rattles around in my pocket.
I'm right there with you.
Okay, so
We have an investor.
All right. I agree with you on that.
dude,
I'll give you 75 cents.
no, but listen, I hate it. You're walking around, you got change in your pocket, and it's like just making all this noise.
Must have
and-
driven you nuts to be a Canadian.
right? But listen, so
Sharks are thirsty over here.
so Canadian coins are magnetic. American coins are not.
Uh-huh.
So then I literally bought these like rare earth magnets, and I would walk around
With
and-
them in your pocket.
with a magnet in my pocket, and then all the coins would just go whoosh, and it would just be like a ball of coins. But the problem was it would deprogram all your credit cards and stuff. So you have to keep
It fried my brain, dude.
If you ever kept them in like a pocket,
Tell them
like-
what happened after you made a couple for yourself.
and then I sold some of them.
Then you started.
How
He's
much?
underplaying this.
Hold on.
You
Okay.
had a business selling these.
All right, we'll
For
get
about
into
a month. It didn't work
Okay,
out.
what was the quantity you had made? Did you?
Packages made in China.
No. I bought them. No, you just bought. They're just magnets. Like they're general purpose magnets. Like they're not like special magnets.
Oh,
or
we're in the
anything.
weeds over
These
here,
are just
boys.
like neodymium.
How much you
rare
sell?
Neodymium rare earth magnets.
Yeah.
Most Jewish invention ever, right?
Oh, I was well aware. But I'm telling you, because I would have these, and all my buddies would be like,
He's putting them over by your pocket to take your change out.
He used to put them on his shoes, and I'm just gonna do one last.
I'm gonna do a lap.
dude. Then what happened is
Danny, get out of the fountain.
I got them for myself, and then all my friends were like, "Yo, I want one of these magnets." And then I was like, "Oh, maybe other people want these magnets."
Wait,
Maybe I
okay.
can pick up coins twice from these.
How many did you buy? Or how many?
I probably bought.
Are we talking like a couple hundred or like
I probably
40?
bought like no. I probably bought like I must have bought 500 or 1,000 of them. But
Oh,
they're like
what?
cheap. They're like 20 cents a piece. or
Okay,
something.
and how many did you
All
sell?
I remember is our
I
old
think-
office had a lot.
Yeah,
of
we had a
them.
lot of. I probably sold a couple hundred of them.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but but Canada's such a small country, and it just like if America, dude, I would be one of the richest people in this goddamn country if your change was magnetic.
God damn it. U.S. government screwing me again.
But for whatever reason, your change is not magnetic here.
Wait, you had to get a special magnet for? I thought you
A
meant
rare earth neodymium magnet.
so no magnet. No,
And he's still not on the Burlington page.
you believe that?
M.M. Robinson, wake up, okay?
Tell the Griffins they can stick it. I thought you meant you bought it. You had to get a specific magnet for the American coins.
No. The American coins are not magnetic.
they're
No
not
matter what
ferrous.
kind of magnet you have,
They're
rare
correct,
earth.
correct. He knows what's up. They
I
are
know
not
my
ferrous.
non-dominiums or whatever.
They're not magnetic. They're no magnet. will
He
make
knows
a-
that because he's smart. I know that because I scrapped metal for a summer. That's why I know that. Different ends of the spectrum, Danny. I was pulling copper out of an old factory with my family.
Hey, I know a lot of.
Run,
I
he's
know a lot of Jews in that.
Foreman's
business.
coming back. Run.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
How did you find out that it blanked the credit cards? And did people complain about it?
No, it was just like I would be I'd go to use my credit card and it wouldn't work. Or like a hotel key. If a hotel key comes even near
Did
that
you put a
thing-
disclaimer on the packaging?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. That shit will wipe all your cards because they're magnetic strips.
Sure.
Right?
A
it's-
hotel key, or your credit card will do that to a hotel key.
Yeah,
Even,
yeah, but
yeah.
but not with the chips, but the ones like your strip, it'll
Yeah, gone. Damn.
gonzo.
They defragged me, man. My brain's all bush.
But honestly, like if I move back to Canada tomorrow, the first thing I would do is go find my magnet
that's insane.
and
And
just
get
like-
back in business?
No,
Okay.
no, just to
So
have
we're
it
gonna
in
start the
my-
evaluation at 100K.
No, just that. Yeah, and
My
anybody's
problem's
watching
with
this,
your valuation.
if you live in Canada, just go find a rare earth magnet. Like they're like this big, like that, maybe I don't know, half an inch or something. And just if you hate change rattling around your pocket,
listen-
it literally solves the issue.
Let's just run this through the Shark Tank factory, or what you guys have it? Was it Shark Tank?
It's
or
called
like
Dragon's Den. in
Dragon's
Canada.
Den. That's what
Yeah.
it is in the rest of the world, I believe.
What was the name of the product? What was-
Change magnet.
the change magnet.
Yeah.
Did you patent that? Did you get the?
No.
You have the website?
At one point, it was changemag.net.
Changemag.dork. I would have got you
Dude,
more
I'm
clicks.
telling you, I was so hyped about this thing because I was like, it
You
made,
had
it,
a .net?
It made my life changemag.net.
You wanted to spread some of the joy
Change
you were
magnet.
experiencing.
Oh,
Did you-
Magnet.
Yeah, changemag.net.
Net.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All right. I'm bet. Do you still have the domain? I might be back in.
Yeah, I do.
If you got the IP, I'm listening.
Wait, is there that much change in Canada?
Well, think of it-
there's
think of
40
it-
The
there's
change
no
never
one-
ends,
There's
man.
no one.
There's 41 million people.
Sells itself.
And here's
There's no
another thing.
$1 bills.
Dude, the pennies are not magnetic, and then they got rid of the pennies because there's no pennies in Canada anymore.
You think that's why?
No, I don't know why.
So
Probably
you
because the
coming-
copper is more valuable than a penny, and they're just kind of smartened up. That's one of the things I hate about this country is the goddamn pennies.
Our pennies.
Why do they have pennies here? It's like inflation's out of control. What do you need pennies for?
Buddy, you're talking to the two wrong guys.
This is his wife sitting there and like ready to have sex.
And he's like, the inflation. I mean, you're not.
What's that rattling noise?
What are
Round
these?
up. I honestly, Canada does very, very few things that I'd say America should.
That could be a
adopt.
project for you in retirement where you just take pennies out of circulation.
Go Kramer style, just melt them down.
One
Collect
by
them and
one?
Melt them. It's a federal offense, but
Well, yeah, I think they're.
I'm a bit of a bad boy.
Man.
What the hell are you doing at night? Turns out federal offense.
yeah, melt it. Dude, you don't think people are smelting pennies?
You think your hands are clean?
Dude, people are doing that. It's really illegal.
You don't
But they're
think
worth
people
more
are-
than a penny?
What kind
It's
of.
like pure profit.
Dude, what internet are you on that you're bumping into people who are smelting pennies?
I'm not. I'm not bumming into them.
I know,
I'm
but
saying
you're like, they're out there. I've
people-
talked to them.
they're
You
Yeah,
change the
out there.
disposal world.
You haven't been on pennysmelter.org?
Not smelt.
Dot melt?
But anyways, if you're in Canada, just go find one of these.
I think
magnets.
the problem
I'm
is-
telling you, you'll love it.
There's your target market's maybe. I get in theory it's 41 million people, but it's
Yeah.
actually probably like 5,000 people.
Yeah,
You
well-
need to get into like a Spencer's Gifts. Like that's the
Yeah,
thing. You
sure.
need
Well,
to,
It's
the
a
problem
gang
is,
gang.
we
just,
need Can you help with
well,
distribution?
here's the main issue is that it's not a proprietary thing. I didn't invent anything. I just found out that I could use this magnet. So it's like anybody, if it did well, anybody could be like, well, we'll just undercut that and it'll be the end of it.
If somebody was interested, what
Big
would you
magnet
be?
gets involved.
I would go
you're
on
done.
eBay and just go search for like, I think it's like an N90 neodymium magnet.
No,
just like
don't
small
tell
one.
them that.
No,
Cut
no,
that.
I'm not-
I'm saying.
Can you bleep
My
that?
magnet days are behind me, Foley. I've tried. I'm
I'm in a non-magnetic country, okay?
What I'm saying is, what if some Canadian business?
You got to move to Krypton or something.
I'm a Canadian businessman.
Yeah.
I happen to hear this. I'm very.
Your ears are
interested.
perking.
There's
Dude,
blood
I
in the
hope one
water.
of the AYG guys steals this and makes a bag out of this.
What-
I would love that.
What would you be willing to sell everything for? The name, the website.
Yeah, the website and whatever. Do you still have any inventory laying
I
around?
do, dude. I have my parents' basement.
How much-
Literally,
how much-
I have probably like 2 boxes, and they're gold too, so they look kind of
They're
nice.
like-
The gold magnets are a premium.
Their lights are always flickering.
The TV don't work and shit.
Dude, if they go downstairs, all their cards get wiped.
The dog's just walking in circles downstairs.
Basement is
The
off
computers,
limits.
all the files get fragged. The hell, Danny?
He killed the goldfish again. Oh, shit.
All right, so let's just say, what would you sell the whole kit and caboodle for?
All the
your
inventory-
back in, your back
IP.
inventory, the
Yeah,
IP.
IP.
I walk away with, what was it? Magnet,
changemag.net.
change mag. That's brilliant.
Pretty
by the
good.
way.
Yeah.
So I-
$500.
We have a petty cash in there. I think there's $460 in there. That's my final offer.
We drive him crazy. We pay him in change.
This is not magnetic.
Twist of irony.
Man,
world.
Danny, that's
Is this one of the most garbage inventions that anyone has ever
It's
brought onto
kind
the
of
show?
brilliant, and I get it because I hate change as well.
Yeah. I mean, I literally take it out of my pockets and I just throw it in a drawer because I'm like, I'm not carrying this shit around.
You
Yeah.
have that much
Angrily.
here now?
What?
You have a lot of change here?
I feel like everything's a lot of. There's most people are
Yeah,
cash.
I mean,
You're not
well-
buying sour keys at the rate this guy goes.
I mean, we get paid in cash and then for shows sometimes, and then you're like, I don't know, I buy stuff and then you get change.
Give a homeless guy a buck, take your
Yeah,
change.
I honestly, that is actually mostly what I do with my change is give it away, but sometimes you have it and then, I don't know, it just
Sure.
piles up. Every person who's watching the show in America has a Ziploc bag
Oh,
full
100%.
of change in their house.
Well, that's a big
Sure.
thing. That was one of the original AYG questions. What is your current change jar?
Yeah.
Mine is a
I have a Ziploc
a
bag.
water bottle cut with the top cut off.
Ziploc bag.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I have a drawer, but it's only money from other countries.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like whenever I
yeah.
come back from tour, I put it all there. But I don't have a jar with American.
Change.
I'd probably just throw it at like a guy.
Some saxophone player
Throw
in
it
the
at
park?
Danny.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's insane, dude.
How
That
much
is-
change do you think you have at the house right now?
Like dollar terms?
Number.
Well, you know what? We're moving. I'm moving tomorrow, so I've actually unearthed all the change. Must be, I don't know, $30.
That's not bad.
I think so.
I'll tell you a garbage thing I just thought of. You ever have a duct tape ball or an elastic ball? Wouldn't that fit in the studio?
Yeah, I know
Duct
exactly.
tape.
A
You ever
rubber
had a
band.
friend who made duct tape wallets?
Yeah.
Yes.
I had a buddy push that not too long ago. He was like,
man,
it's a
those
duck.
were
He just bought the IP for that last episode.
We should do like an idiot idea fucking Shark Tank.
Oh, not bad.
Dude, duct
Tony
tape
Tank.
wallets for a minute in the late
Just
90s.
all the offers are a couple $100.
Yeah.
We can swing that.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's pretty good.
Dude, I was not excited. I don't know, $500.
Ryan, you mean like a rubber band ball?
Yep.
Yeah.
Isn't that trash?
Yeah. Wait, I used
I was
to
a big
love.
tinfoil ball guy.
That was big for
I had a
some
big
reason.
tinfoil ball.
Get him real smooth.
People used to write home about this puppy. Send it to school newspaper.
I'll buy it from you right now.
This thing had its own area code.
Still not on the fucking Wikipedia either. That's fucked up.
Oh, boy wonders tinfoil ball's probably on there.
Oh, God.
Danny, that was all right.
That's all right. I mean, that
I'm
gets.
telling you guys don't know what you're missing out on because you don't live in Canada.
I
You're
get-
not missing out on much, but
Sure, I get it. I mean, I understand it.
ketchup chips and magnetic
I was
change.
gonna say.
Ketchup chips and magnetic change.
You should
that's it.
develop a ketchup chip magnet.
Ooh.
That'll really get you going.
Oh, man.
Then I'm
alright,
in.
Let's see. We have time for a couple more here. When was the last time you were at a hookah lounge? This is from Reed. I did one time,
you
and
know
I
what?
through up.
When I was,
Hundreds.
Yeah,
I
did
Really?
one time and I overdid it so much that I just like can't do it again.
I go to the one in the East Village. I'm the big hookah
You're
guy.
going weekly?
Really?
I don't see that as a garbage thing. To me, that's like a Middle Eastern thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
You're Canadian.
well, yeah, but Toronto's Toronto's the
okay.
hub. My buddy,
I know.
There's a hookah lounge. You can see one hookah lounge from two other hookah lounges.
Sure.
Do you inhale
Yeah.
it? Do you inhale it?
Oh yeah.
You do. So is
Yeah.
it tobacco or incense?
Not really
No,
sure.
it's tobacco. for
Incense?
sure.
I don't know.
No, it's not
tobacco.
incense.
That's what happened to me is I greened out the first time I did it.
I went green, dude.
I went green and then I was like, I'm
You're up
done.
there
I was a
smoking
big-
myrrh.
You know,
What do you expect?
all
I
the
don't
comics
get
here
it.
do cigars, right?
Yeah.
Where I'm from, hookah lounge is that.
That was
Okay.
like, after
Oh,
a
yeah.
show, let's pop by a hookah
Huge.
lounge.
Yeah, some still do. I've done it 10 times since I've been here.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't it? How does
What's
it
your
stay?
go-to flavor? You a mango man?
Well, I don't know the flavors. I know. Yeah, I guess there would be like red.
It's cherry.
Yeah,
cherry,
that makes
probably.
sense.
Red?
Or I don't
I
even
guess
know. I've only
the pucks. They have the
Yeah, they
pucks.
come- I
The
thought they
puck
were
is
flavored.
the heater part. Like the puck is like the little they light it and then
So
the
it's
coal,
actual.
the coal.
It's actual tobacco.
Actually,
on
it's
top.
tobacco.
Tobacco in
San
the thing,
Diego, we
and
went
then,
to
and then
one.
they put a little coal on top of it, and then you just pull.
Oh.
And the coal stays hot.
Yeah, I don't know. I've done it. Like I
Hey,
said, I
one
did
of
it
those
once in the
cold-
East Village.
You'd like it, man. That's up your alley.
I thought, no, it's too not.
Darts to the max.
little
yeah,
too
but it's-
Arabian for your liking.
No, it's just not my like.
Your words.
The big thing for the cig is to
Start
get
out with a couple of grape leaves, all right?
Yeah, the-
Ease them into it a little
the
bit.
thing with the cig is to get away from whatever's happening. That's why I smoke cigs when I'm out.
Very
with people.
true.
Right.
I don't want to sit there. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go smoke a cig. That gets me out of whatever fucking.
You're hooked up to
shitbag
6 different people.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't want to sit on a couch and talk to people.
Yeah,
That's
that one that he's talking about. I see people just sitting solo all the time.
Yeah, and
People will go
I'll
to
tell you
solo
what.
just-
Oh, you're like, okay, so we're gonna go somewhere. It's everyone's already eaten. We're not drinking tonight. Perfect answer.
Then I'm home.
Couple sober people. That's the reason people go.
Okay.
We are hanging out with different people. If you think I'm hanging out with 4 sober people.
Yeah, a little hookah, some coffee.
You said
Yeah.
2 things that
Turkish
didn't make
coffee?
sense to me.
I didn't know I was hanging out with women.
Well, you said 2
I
things.
crush a can.
You said 2 things that didn't make sense to me. We stopped eating and we're not drinking.
Buddy, you're on the wrong podcast.
I'm in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan, do you sit with your legs crossed and sit back with it when you're doing it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd do that definitely.
You have,
gotta.
you have a good lounging body. like.
Try,
He has the hose through the legs too. The hose is through the legs. Legs crossed.
try to blow some O's. Yeah, it's more anticlimactic than It's one of those things where you think it's gonna be maybe a little cooler.
It's a
than it is,
little
but
evil.
Good
like,
social activity.
ooh, like, it just seems a little like, I don't know.
Big time investment.
Egyptian
too.
cat.
Yeah, it seems very like, you should be plotting to take over the world or something.
Or
Oh,
your
you
neck-
can flex on people. Buy one for $70, take a few puffs, and walk out like a big man that you are.
Sure. Once
see
you
you
get your
later.
magnet idea. To the laboratory.
All right, let's see here.
love the hookah.
This is for, it never clicked, doesn't make
I
sense.
never
to
tried.
me.
I'd be down to trying it.
I'm telling you guys would both like it. They have hookahs. You can get drinks there too.
I think that was my problem.
Yeah, you go.
I overdid it on the beers and the red puck or whatever, and I got home and threw up all over my
Yeah, me too.
bathroom.
Ever since 9/11, Kevin said, not on my.
This is America, goddammit. All right, this is from Gunner. Ever reuse coffee grounds to make a second pot of coffee? I've done it in the same immediacy. It didn't sit.
think
I was
it's
out of
just-
coffee and I had a
yeah.
small French press and I wanted more, so I was
That's
like,
fine.
I'll just
Like,
double up on
Yeah,
that.
you just get a much weaker. Maybe put some milk and some sugar in that thing
Yeah.
to balance it out.
But I mean, like, if it's like sitting, that's tough. I
Yeah.
feel
My mom doesn't let me throw out coffee grinds because they use it for their garden.
soil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, like, if-
Really?
like in my house, if I go to like throw out coffee grinds, like, my mom's like,
Black gold.
literally, she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I just throwing the garbage out." She goes, "No, that's for the garden." Then eggshells.
Eggshells are big as well. Yeah.
Oh.
Man, what are you living on a commune up there?
I'll run my the Keurig twice through.
Really?
Oh, yeah, because
Really?
it's not. Sometimes it doesn't fill the cup up.
Oh, into the same cup. That balances everything
Yeah.
out. I'll give you that.
Oh,
But have
okay.
you ever seen that Carrick? If you put a dud in there, ooh, it comes out like
Wild.
bad iced tea.
Yeah, it looks like.
I mean,
Scary looking.
most of the time I forget to put the new cup in and then run a basically a pot of water. I'd say 1 in 3 cups I forgot to put the cup in.
Yeah, in a
Jesus.
pinch though, I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. All right, let's do. We got time for one more. Growing up, this is from Nick.
Good
Have you-
garbage things from the fans, though. By the way, they're good.
Oh, they're
good ideas.
They're the best. Oh, you're gonna start implementing all this stuff, yelling at strippers and fucking reusing coffee grounds. This is from Nick. At any point in your life, did you ever have blue toilet water?
All the
That's
time,
funny.
like with the thing on the
yeah,
side.
yeah.
No.
Is that fancy or scummy?
I think in theory it's supposed to be. It's classy because it's clean, but it's just. It's too much for me. It's trashy to me.
Well, in my house, we only had urinals because we were going for the hockey dressing room look.
Your mom standing there.
Just dump a bucket of ice in there.
She's got her hand on the stick that's on the wall.
Have a good game out there, pussy.
Yeah.
No, it's well documented on the show. It's 100% garbage.
Yeah, it's trash. It's like
I mean,
two.
it was like
it's-
there was commercials that would run for nonstop. Like, it
Oh,
was,
of
they were
course,
pushing
yeah.
it for a while.
It smells clean, but it's also like.
It smells like the bathroom in a bar.
It's too commercial. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
I'm in an office building. or
Is there a
something.
time where that was a fancy? I tell you
think
what,
in
I'm
the
thinking of it
90s,
as a
Yeah, in
fancy
the
thing.
90s, even I think even 2000s, like whatever company made that had a serious marketing
You
campaign.
still
and they
see it.
improved on it a little bit. And they said it cleans the bowl and all that stuff. Then they
Yeah.
came out with those. I don't know if you guys
It's
had
in your
them
house
up
into
there.
a urinal, yeah.
Yeah, it smells like a stadium.
We had these disposable toilet cleaners. You had the stick stayed, and then it was like a rack of
Sponges or so.
sponges that you stuck it in there and cleaned it out. They were
That makes
nasty.
sense. I have a real contentious issue with my wife where, like the toilet brush.
That's the most. Dude, I have
She's
to put
literally
it out
like-
of my mind.
She's literally like, you can't use that in the toilet.
What does she use it for?
Like she's basically like, if you ever like
Wash the soap off.
like yeah, I don't know. She's like, if you ever use it in a toilet to clean a toilet, then she's like, it's got to go in the garbage.
That's wild.
So what's it's there for show?
Like it's I don't
Just
even
let you
really
know.
understand. I'm like, sometimes like you make a mess and you gotta clean it up. Like you put your toilet bowl cleaner.
What
in
if
there.
she makes a mess? Does she go, rules are rules?
But then I'm like, if I use the toilet bowl,
I think
brush,
she's saying you only use it to actually like clean.
like
with,
actually clean,
like,
like,
oh,
never like clean.
you're not
up.
scrubbing poop off the
Correct.
toilet.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I was
we're
trying to-
cleaning the bathroom.
Like basically,
I've
if
put
poop,
Lysol in
if a
there.
particle of feces touches the toilet bowl brush, it is garbage.
Well, then what is she? What do you? What do they do if they're not using the brush?
I don't know.
Let it
That's-
ride.
I don't know. Go in by hand or something.
I have a move that if there's something in there and I got to get it out, I'll flush and then go in real quick with
Yeah.
a paper towel. or
and
with
then
a-
and
that's
then and
insane
then
to me.
another flush with the brush in the water to kind
to
of
clean.
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah. But you
They
can't be
yell-
going in with your hand. Your hand should not
No,
reach
it's not that
bowl.
crazy what he's saying. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're not
it
touching
is.
anything.
Put it in
yeah.
real quick.
No,
Yeah.
because the water's all gone, and then you have
You
tissue
have
in
those
your
few
hand.
seconds before the water comes back
Seconds
up.
is a lot.
Yeah.
If you have
feel like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, you
Feel like gambling? Gambling man.
all right, we gotta wrap it up, gang.
Gang, the Boys Cast, make sure you check it out. Ryan's got a brand new special out right now, guys and gals, on his YouTube page. Check it out. Boys, what do you have coming up? Danny, Ryan,
Plug
fire
away.
away.
October 10th, I'm going to be in Baltimore and Tampa. October 20th. And
Awesome.
Skankfest at the end of
Shout out to Skankfest.
Check
Oh,
out
yeah,
the
let me
boys, gang.
Rip out some dates. I'm actually going to
please.
be going to Philly October 25th, 26th.
Philly, go check 'em out.
ASAP. Nashville, Chicago, Edmonton, Minneapolis, Phoenix, Portland, Tacoma, LA, Irvine, San Jose. That brings us in
Kid's
March. That's
working.
good.
There you go.
Kid is
We out
working.
here.
Kippy?
Guys, we got a lot of I don't know. I forget fucking. I just blacked out for a second. It's hot in here. It's the
It is hot in here. That is a fact.
Gang, come see us at Parks Casinos December 17th. Very, 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 very limited tickets left, so scoop them up, because that's it for the year, baby. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
It is.
It's a little show we sit there with your favorite comedians and we find out if they grew up to be classy or if they're just a big old piece of trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're down here at Aunt Tootie's basement.
Yeah.
She is off to spring break with the girls.
Oh yeah.
All she packed was a toothpiece and a toothbrush.
Okay.
And I heard one of them say to the other one as they were going out the door, if I don't come back with herpes, it was a waste of money.
Well, you know.
So that's the week they're in
She
for.
runs with a tight circle.
So if you're down there in Daytona, keep an eye out for Tony.
Is that where she went?
Of course, that's where
Okay.
she's not an asshole.
I thought I pegged her for a Myrtle Beach kind of gal.
My co-host is coming at you from right next to me. He's the CEO of Are You Garbage? Kind of the head bozo around here. So do me a favor. He's my boss. Show him a little respect. Make me look good. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan.
Hey, gang, thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. And as you know, those numbers are
True to roof.
They are.
cooking, baby. And then obviously, patreon.com/RUGarbage. Closing in on our next goal of 3,600 patrons.
Yikes.
Where we get real fucking stupid. Check it out. Full episodes full bonus episodes AYG, episodes of Hard Feelings, live streams, the whole 9 yards. Fucking do it.
Yeah, and how about a nice quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man. Makes us all look good. We had one of our little drives in today, palling around, ripping Bernies, listening to music, trashing people. Give it up for T-Bone McMuffin, Toby McMullen.
What's up, dudes?
Hey, T-Bag.
Man, we got a real life Irish guy for St. Patrick's Day, like we're the local news.
Who want to see the leprechaun say yeah?
Over at Gary's Old Town Tavern. Gang, the long hair's not lying.
I'm going to get a net and catch him.
Rub his belly for luck. We could not be more excited to have our incredibly special guest back with us again today. He's part of the family pretty much at this point.
What's up?
Yeah.
You know him, you love him. He is the host of the Colin Terrell podcast. Do me a favor, give a nice Irish cheer to Collie T.
Hey.
Colin Terrell, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Yip yip. That's an all Irish. Yip
Is
yip.
it?
Yeah, you
Yip,
go
yip.
yip
Is
yip.
it?
Hooray! You go yip yip. Hooray!
Oh, man.
You
think
never did
everybody
that?
Some
does
real
that.
rabble rousers over there.
You never did that?
Hip hip, we
In
would
the
say.
Civil
Hip?
War, maybe.
Hip hip, hooray.
Nah, it's yip. Yip yip.
No.
Isn't that?
It's not.
That's trying to score Coke at a bar in Dublin.
Yip yip.
Anybody? Yip, yip.
Over here.
Yeah, I can say Coke in
Yip,
12 languages. man. Yeah, yo.
That's one. Give me two.
La Coke.
Les nose beers.
Exactly.
Parlez-vous, s'il vous plaît. What's
Yeah.
cooking, buddy? Happy St. Patrick's
Hey,
Day.
thanks for having me in. I
Is it
appreciate
anything over there? What's it?
Yeah, yeah, it's a big day.
And do
yeah.
you get this all the time?
Yes, people always say, "Oh, people always." There's a rumor spread that it's not a big deal in Ireland.
I
But
I
the-
honestly figured it was just like white trash Irish bricklayer shit.
No,
Like I thought it was like my family.
There's
type
no
stuff.
there's no burning desire within our hearts to celebrate it, but we do celebrate it.
Just
you
by
know?
boot, like the bars do it.
The bars
it's
get-
like
a
for
bar-
your like, and when you're in your your teens and 20s and shit.
Yeah, we'll have the big parade, and
Yeah.
so it's just a bunch of like I guess high school marching bands and like some stores, a couple of stores with a float, and
And here comes the pharmacy.
Oh, that sounds pretty
Yeah,
into
and
it.
then
A
there's
float.
there's just a floating whatever, like a tiger, just by
Something.
some sort of gas station just built a giant balloon of a tiger, and then that goes up the main street.
Everybody looks. Yeah.
That's a parade, you know.
Yeah.
It's the usual. It's like the
Why a tiger?
because that'd be like the logo of the gas
Yeah.
station,
What, like Exxon?
something like that, you know.
What the fuck is
You-
that?
it's
It
a-
did make it sound like some rink-a-dink gas station.
It
You're
does-
like,
Big
oh,
oil-
you mean Exxon Valdez?
Big oil is involved in this?
Yeah, Big Tony's gas station, and he'll sponsor the parade.
What are your gas stations over there? They're always real weird.
change-
Petrol.
They change,
Yeah,
yeah,
the petrol station.
just gyms.
Hello.
Now you're fucking offending me. Now you cross
Clippy,
the line.
Toby, clippy, clippy.
Do you get
Yeah,
grilled all the time about Irish, being Irish, this
All
and
the
that,
time,
the whole
yeah.
9 yards?
Yeah, it's
It's like weird to ask him about Portugal.
yeah,
I mean, what the fuck are
yeah.
you going to talk
Probably
about?
drunk chicks at bars.
It's kind of my gimmick.
Look, oh, he's got a red beard on. No, I don't like playing into it.
Red beard, a corncob pipe.
I hate when people bring it up.
I was under the impression that it was a solemn day in Ireland.
Solemn. Like,
Solemn, like sad. You went
yeah,
to
we
church.
Pay respect to the snakes.
Yeah, you paid respect to. You went to church.
Was it really snakes? Is that the story?
No, I think it's a metaphor for non-Catholics, right? The snakes.
Really?
That's what it is. It's like St.
Now we're
Patrick got
getting
rid of
into
the
it.
snakes, and by the snakes they mean like
Those dirty, dirty
Protestants.
Those,
Yeah.
No, they survived. They were cockroaches. You never read the St. Patrick and the cockroaches? He's just running around his room with a
with a sandal.
with an aerosol can and a lighter, trying to kill all the Protestants. Yeah, that only gets told in Dublin.
after 2 a.m. I presume.
You want to know about the real St. Patty? Yeah, so that's what he did. He's not even Irish, St. Patrick. He's from Wales or France or something. Because like he was a slave, a white slave. We had them. All right, it doesn't get brought up enough. All right, that's not coming.
Glad you're not bitter about it.
Yeah, I think he was a slave from Wales or France, and then they brought him to Ireland.
A slave. Who owned him?
Just a bigger man. That's just
some real jack guy from down the street.
yeah. That's pretty
Hey,
much
St.
it.
Patrick, you're mine now.
That's just the way.
Take care of them snakes.
That's
Get
just
your
the-
little pussy ass over here.
Yeah, and then you're like, protect me, Dad, and he's like, yeah, he's bigger than me too. Go on.
Now, what were the real? Who were the slave owners in Ireland? The Irish
Rich,
Catholics?
just richer people.
Yeah, just richer people.
Just anyone that was rich.
Oh,
just
like
owned
Far and
slaves.
Away with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman.
Yes, I guess. Maybe.
I haven't seen
I
it.
don't think there was any slaves in that movie at all.
I mean, he was in servitude to a degree in Ireland.
Yeah, was he servitude?
Yeah.
Indentured servitude?
Mhm.
Yeah, that was like
The serfs.
That was-
Serfdom.
Did you
Yeah.
say
That was-
servitude? Because that
Yeah.
sounds pretty rad.
Let's hang 10 and get these goddamn snakes out of Ireland.
Bro, I think you're thinking of Point Break with
Yeah.
fucking Keanu.
Hey man, indentured radical.
This shit's tubular, dude.
Yeah, Cowabunga, man.
Cowabunga.
So
yeah.
what are your parents doing this St. Patrick's Day?
I'm sure they'll just go down to the local bar and have a couple of pints of Guinness.
That's
I
it.
imagine. But you
And
know
some
that
Pringles. You guys are big on Pringles.
Really?
Every bar you go in,
Pringles?
behind
The small
it,
tub of
they have
Pringles?
the small tub of Pringles. And buddy, as a fat kid, about when I was 18, I was in heaven.
What are
gotta
we
tell
talking?
you, bar-
Sour cream?
They got the cheddar, sour
They'll
cream,
have
and
the
the rings.
sour cream. They'll have the salt and vinegar ones, which is just red, I think, and then they'll have another flavor usually, maybe barbecue or something. Fuck things up.
Really?
I'll tell you this, and
Pringles.
Irish
It's
pub,
all right.
God, what a weird
I,
country.
Irish,
it's
Irish,
great.
Irish pub snacks are fucking legit.
Yeah.
They're legit. You walk in, they'll have like weird mints. You know the Everton.
Ah,
mints.
yes, right before a night of drinking. I like weird
Nah,
mints.
Any
Everton.
black licorice, sir?
Oh, they got the bacon fries, which are just like potato chips that like look like bacon and they taste like bacon. They're
On
solid.
that.
Every Irish person's childhood, well, especially my generation, you grew up in bars because your parents would just bring you to the pub.
Sure.
And they would like, you would be friends. So your parents would be getting shit-faced drunk. You drove, by the way. Your parents would get shit-faced drunk, and you and the rest of the kids would just become like a gang. Because
Yeah.
they would just go play with the other kids.
Dude, I thought everybody grew up in bars.
And the smoke, just remember to smoke because
Yeah.
everyone could smoke inside.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you'd just
yeah.
be running around with these kids, and then every now and again you'd look for money, and your parents would give you money. You get like a glass of Coke, like, you know, like a glass bottle of Coke. You get the Everton mints.
You'd
the
smash it
bacon
over
fri-
another kid's
yeah,
head.
yeah, who wants a piece?
Yeah, shank a kid and get his pound. Yeah. Next thing you
Give
know,
me your quid.
Yeah, poor
Yeah.
Timmy didn't see it coming.
yeah, you're trading Everton mints like they're cigarettes in prison.
we would do that after softball games. My parents played softball.
Okay.
That's where we would come into shit like that. But wait, are you talking about a bar that doesn't serve food?
Most pubs wouldn't serve
Yeah,
food.
most, yeah.
So it's like fucking.
But they also do still serve the snacks. There's got to be snacks at a pub.
Yeah, salty stuff to make you
I
keep
don't
drinking.
like that.
Yeah, there's a special type of crisp that's called pub crisps. You can't get them anywhere else. We call chips crisps. You
do
know
they come in a bag? Or they like a?
They come in a bag, yeah, just a little bag. Now Pringles comes in a
The short, yeah. I
Little
mean,
tin.
that, but shorter, like we have.
That-
yeah, I know what I know what a little fucking thing of Pringles looks like.
yeah, that's a regular size of Pringles for you.
That is a little one.
All the bar snacks have like silly names. It's like pig twirlies and shit.
Don't badmouth pig twirlies, dude. I'll slap you right now. I'll walk.
Bring me downstairs for this shit.
That sounds like a gang by the docks.
Yeah,
the
that-
pig twirlies got him.
Yeah, he got hemmed up by the pig twirlies.
Let it be known, this pub is now by order of the pig twirlies.
He got long shank down at the wharf
Yeah.
by the pig twirlies.
The pig twirlies is funny, yeah.
Somebody said, or a friend of ours, Bridget, on Twitter, tweeted about us going to Walt Disney World and said that we should not go to Walt Disney World.
Go to Ireland.
Go to fucking
I'd
Ireland.
go to Ireland in a fucking heartbeat.
Which Hippie Joe over here said we could do that as one of our next goals, which I like that, international travel.
Especially if you win your next one.
Oh yeah,
Did you
got that
win?
big spin.
Yeah,
10
you gotta-
girls in on black. They kept me up last night.
What if we do? What if
Yeah,
we do
that's
that?
awesome.
If we do hit, we go right to the airport and get on a plane to Ireland. Get all fucked up on pig twirlies for a couple of days.
Clear the
Right?
schedule? Big man likes his pig twirlies.
Foley just heard about pig twirlies 20 seconds
They're
ago.
not-
He's already planning on spending 10 grand to go eat them.
What's it?
That's how he thinks.
They got Pringles, but smaller.
Yeah. I gotta get there.
When's the best
So
time
tell
to
me
go?
about this faraway land with snacks that I know.
When's the best time to go to Ireland? What city should we go to? And would I be accepted there as one of the people?
They'd like you. You're a novelty.
What am I, a neon sign?
You're a stereotypical American.
Yeah, they'd all be making fun of me.
What?
They'd be throwing pennies at you and stealing your soul.
Putting the cats on me.
They'll all be standing behind your back, and every time you turn around, they're like, "Whoa."
They would just be slowly. You'd be like standing at an ATM. They would just slowly mosey over and try to take pictures with you. They just fucking lean in.
You go,
Get it, get it.
Look at this fat bastard.
Why aren't you one of the twins on the motorbikes?
Big fella, ain't you?
Yeah.
Look at the size of you.
No,
Holy
Lord.
shit! Every pub you walk in,
you would walk in.
God damn!
We don't serve food.
You would. There would be a.
Turn around and go.
You would get called a big cunt a lot. That would be.
Oh, you a big cunt, ain't you?
Look at this big cunt.
Yeah, one of those.
That's just. But that's a nice.
I'm okay with that.
That's nice. They're not calling you an actual.
Irish
cunt.
guys are tough dudes. I'd keep my mouth shut while I was over there.
You can be, yeah.
I don't run my mouth. Cold sores and pale skin.
But
Mm.
Yeah. I
You
feel
know
like
what I
they
mean?
would fight. It would just go quickly.
There's a
I
lot
feel
of
like it escalated way more quickly than it did at any bar I've been in the U.S.
I think you gotta remember.
people just start punching.
Here's the thing:
Those are the chicks.
everyone is hammered, so that's why the
There's a
fights
lot of booze, yeah.
and like booze and like going hard. And like I know it's like a stereotype, but the Irish do really go fucking nuts. Like every night, the goal is to get blackout drunk, puke, wake up the next day, don't remember anything.
Down there at Temple
Just-
Bar.
Where's this?
Exactly,
In Dublin?
Everywhere.
Is that where we want to go?
Anywhere
Is
on-
Dublin?
Yeah, Dublin.
That's where you grew up.
That's where I grew up. Yeah, Dublin's awesome. Then you'd want to go out like west to Galway, maybe go south to Kerry.
The cliffs.
The cliffs. There's a bunch of great stuff. Try going July or something, cause
The home of my forebears.
okay, really, Kerry? Is that what you said? Or
Yeah,
your family's from Kerry?
that's what they tell me.
Yeah, yeah. There's
Who knows though? I don't even know if I'm fucking Irish.
good reason to leave Kerry. Not much
going on.
Not much hope.
I
Not
go
much-
back. I can revitalize it.
Yeah, you could.
I could be like Zelensky. I can go back and become the president of Kerry.
Nah, they'd slaughter you and have a feast.
They'd be ringing the bell when you got to town.
Yeah, they're hillbillies out there.
No, but imagine it's a village in Ireland somewhere just full of Foleys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody
Welcome
looks
home,
like you.
lad.
It's a bunch of broken park benches and shit.
Yeah, the country of caps.
Broken chairs all in
Yeah.
the street.
What happened to all the seesaws?
But yeah, you have a good time. Like Ireland, for me, it's not somewhere I'd probably live. Not now anyway, but like, it's a good trip. It's a fucking good trip.
Yeah, I kind of want to go now. I'm all juiced
A
up.
lot of fun.
oh,
well, we
can
want
we go?
to we want to do UK shows and Ireland shows. We want
Nice.
to do European shows, which
We,
we're
we
gonna line
can
up.
we can
Yeah.
go back and forth, UK to Ireland.
Yeah,
It's not gonna give us any static, are they? There's a little beef there.
there's a little bit of history.
We're
Yeah,
cool.
maybe I don't know how it works for
Yeah,
Yanks.
you're
but
allowed to go
you
fucking
can-
wherever.
I'll switch accents.
But you would have to get separate work visas, I think.
Whoa,
What?
whoa!
what
With
are we,
these
the
shows,
fucking Molly Maguire's
I'm
work
donating
visas?
my
What are you
time on
talking
these
about?
shows. This guy's a fucking narc. I'm bringing in international tax
Work
tax
visas?
brackets.
What do you work for Interpol? What's the
I
deal?
was trying to help you out.
You'd have to have a work visa for us to go over there and do shows. You gotta have a work visa.
Yeah, if you
If-
go
if-
get money, yeah, of course.
Have you?
This is fucking.
It's
bull-
Americans
This
are
queen's out
insane.
of control.
Yeah.
You mean I can't just show up and work at a foreign country?
I thought it was different when we go the other way.
yeah. Well, the guy who's
goes,
left the country
"What?"
once a
He
week
goes,
ago.
Come on.
Good for it.
Can you pay me in bills?
You don't let me work, we're nuking you.
Do they use euros over there in Ireland?
Ireland euros, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I already know how to use euros
You already know how to use
for
them.
my time in France.
Wow,
How long
I
did
didn't
that
know you
take
were
you?
so cultured.
Yeah, right. He's still got a couple at
He's
home.
so-
Like,
he's
I'm
so-
going back.
I didn't know what I was spending.
No, I'm like that too with Americans. Like I never really learned the coins.
The
I
coins.
just like sometimes people are like, oh yeah, it's like 45, whatever, and I'm like,
What can I get with this?
I
money?
never learned less than a quarter. I don't know what the. Like,
I
nickel
like
is.
that there's no change over there,
No,
right?
there is.
There is, yeah. There's
I
not,
thought it
not
was-
for you.
I thought it was $2 was the lowest. Was
No,
the
no.
they have $2 euro coins. They have 2, 1, and then like a dime.
The usual shit.
I don't
Oh,
think
they
they have.
do?
Yeah.
What's a
I
dime?
didn't
don't
fuck
think
with
they
any
have
of
a
that.
10 piece,
10.
a quarter, 25.
No,
25.
25s, 20s.
20s.
10,
yeah.
20, 50.
Yeah.
I didn't fuck with any of that.
No. You
What was
don't-
the
you don't-
Irish
you-
money called before they switched over to euros?
Mashed
Pound.
potatoes.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me get 2 scoops.
That
So
was-
I'm on 3.
Valuable.
Ah, come on, that's pretty good. Especially around this time of the year.
I'll allow it.
Will your mom throw a nice feast on St. Patty's Day?
She's down at the pub getting all boozed up. What are you talking about?
She put
I
the,
don't know.
put the thing in the oven.
We don't have any traditions. When we were kids, we used to go in and watch the parade for sure. 'cause we-
All right, when you got to like 20, or like in your 20s,
yeah, you would probably still just go out
you
drinking.
just go
maybe.
get fucked up, right?
Yeah, if not at least a weekend around it.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe they already all went out the weekend.
See,
just
we
gone.
did it like it was fucking Easter. It was like we had my mom. We had to go to church.
That's
fucking
fucking stupid.
Corned beef and cabbage, the whole 9 yards.
We might have done church as
We'd have to
kids,
know about what happened and like the suffering and the this and the
Yeah,
that.
that was a lot of school shit. You know, you'd like
Yeah.
when you're in school, you'd cut up like shamrocks and shit and hang it around the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
classroom.
would do that, like color a
oh,
leprechaun, take it home, put it on the fridge.
yeah,
Mom's
Beat
passed
up an
out drunk.
Italian.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Chase the Italian kid down the hallway.
The best St. Patrick's Day was great. Yeah, but it was sloppy because everyone's drunk. All the teenagers are in town.
Oh, it's a mess.
And there's a big carnival in town, so they got like the big wheel and all that type of just
Really?
like all sorts of sort of rides. You
Oh,
know,
that's pretty
so.
fucking
But like all the
sick.
kids are just there drinking like vodka orange. They're all getting drunk in McDonald's at 12 years old, and 12 o'clock a day. So it's like it's a messy night, you know.
Yeah.
And every pub is packed too, so it gets too busy. It's like
I like it.
It's 11-year-olds bare knuckle boxing in the street.
you gotta start young, you know what I mean?
With a McGriddle in his hand. What the fuck?
I also always like, oh, that sounds great. You would hate, dude, a bunch of drunk kids in packed bars. You would fucking
Yeah.
hate it.
Oh, they'd be
You don't even like sit in a booth at a diner.
they'd have me
Yeah,
crying in the
Oh
corner.
yeah.
Tubby, Woody. Shut up.
The best we had an alternative for a while, which I loved, which was called Guinness Day. Did you ever hear Guinness Day?
No, that sounds pretty
So
good.
Guinness Day was awesome. what they did was for like the 250th anniversary of when Sir Arthur Guinness signed his 1,000-year lease on the
Yeah.
St James's
Yeah.
Brewery.
Smart man, 1,000.
A 1,000 years?
1,000-year
1,000
lease.
years, yeah.
Damn, that's what
Yeah.
that dude was doing back then.
Well, I
That
think
guy's playing.
Wait,
chess.
hold on.
Yeah.
This guy signed a 1,000-year lease
Yeah.
at a fixed cost?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
up next
So-
week. I'm gonna make a play at it.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
go
what was
international.
it? It had to
boys.
be like pennies.
It was in it was less than nothing. He bought it for like fucking £10.
And they're still operating under that lease today.
Yeah. I think they sold off most of the land, but they're still operating under that lease. Yeah.
Damn.
They tell you when you go to the factory, they fucking they mind.
I
you
didn't
with
fucking
that
know
shit.
that.
was
That's pretty smart.
1802, 1801, roughly like that. So
That's what everybody should do.
a 1,000-year lease. Yeah, bring
Yeah.
that up. Bring that up next time you're gonna renew this place.
No, we should do that in an apartment. That way, in 1,000 years, our family will have an
Why
apartment.
would
in-
any
in New
landlord
York.
give you a 1,000-year lease?
Also, I think
They're idiots. They don't
They're
know.
not. They're landlords.
Who did fucking Arthur rent it from?
I don't know. I think that was the British government, and they're gone now. So it's like
Suckers.
whatever. But,
T-Bone's got some info.
What do you got,
but
T-Bone?
I'm pretty sure that the lease is not valid anymore. They just bought the land eventually.
Yeah, I think it's
I'm
more of
sure.
like a honorary type thing.
I got some real good Irish stats on Arthur's Day, also known as Guinness Day.
Yes, Arthur's Day was awesome.
Yes. There was a 30% increase in ambulance call-outs in Dublin on the night, and more than 2,000 hospital beds were occupied with alcohol-related illnesses.
Great. And that's on top of an already high percentage of alcohol
Yeah.
illnesses. Just so you know.
Yeah.
They were
Really getting
That's like
after it.
yeah, that's like when LeBron has a good game.
Most of those are beer bottles
Like-
to the head.
Yeah, of course. Most of them are underage kids. No, but Guinness Day didn't have any of the kids. So what they did was they had this like random celebration, and at a minute past 6, everyone would cheers at Guinness. So they had this big advertising campaign, and then they booked a bunch of musical artists. You know, they booked U2 and all these like
What?
Kasabian and all these guys.
You're
They-
talking about this like it's small town
N-
shit.
no,
You got
no.
Exxon, you got fucking Bono.
we got it all.
Big
baby.
time shit. You two ain't cheap.
But what they did, so Guinness did the thing, and so then let's say they had U2 at like one of the biggest theaters or biggest stadiums or whatever. But they also had like local acts at little small bars. But they didn't tell anyone was that they booked all the big names to also play the tiny little rooms. But they didn't tell a single person.
That's pretty good.
So,
So, like
so people bought 50, like a little 50-seater bar just to see some local fucking
Joe Schmo play the
acoustic
banjo,
bullshit.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, like if like a famous band just walked
The
in.
Pogues roll out.
Yeah, just like Kings of Leon or something just walked in and was just like, "Yo, we're about to perform," and everyone was like, blew their fucking
That's pretty
mind.
fucking
It was,
That's fucking
it was
awesome.
and then it was so good that they ran it for a couple of years. They had like 5 years. It was every year. It was like my favorite fucking thing.
Damn.
It
What
was
was that?
awesome. But then they got rid of it.
Thought
Why'd
St.
you just look
Patrick was
over your
gonna-
shoulder?
I thought the ghost of
Oh.
Arthur was gonna come get him.
Yeah, that's what it was. He was a proddy too, but
Yeah,
I
front of my mouth.
that's a
Sarah's
problem.
gonna make-
There is a problem with Arthur Guinness was a Protestant. So every time it's like I do feel conflicted. It's tough. It would just be better if he wasn't. I can't explain it, but it would just be better.
I
It would
know.
just-
Yeah, it's just in your
it would-
dirtbag
it would-
DNA.
I understand.
It would just suit me more.
Yeah.
That maybe that's why there's alternatives. There's like Murphy's and stuff like that. It's also a great stout. Murphy's, Beamish. These are all other stouts that are really good. That
And how do you know
I'm
if
a
they're
Guinness man.
How do you know?
Yeah.
I can't stand Guinness.
You piece of fuck.
I can't do it, man.
That's the Italian in you, you dirtbag.
Like a nice white wine.
Oh yeah, is that what you want? Don't be ordering wine in Dublin.
No,
No. What?
they'll chase me out.
Yeah, fucking no.
Well, I like a harp. Can I have a harp?
You can.
Do you know how to play it? Come on.
What
What are
about
we doing?
what about
You
a,
cut cheese with it?
what about a nice bass ale? They probably.
I got him on that one.
That's funny.
I'm sure they have a nice IPA over there.
Maybe.
Probably
yeah.
now, yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
now. Yeah. You can do that. Yeah. Or if you want to go fancy, get a Budweiser.
I remember I watched an old guy order a Budweiser, and all of his buddies were fucking being like, "You believe this hoity-toity
Fucking
piece of shit over
lads,
here?"
eat that. Yeah.
Budweiser's
It's an import.
fancy.
It's an import. Budweiser,
I'd be like
Coors
drinking a
Light.
Stella Artois.
It's all
here.
expensive
Yikes.
stuff. Yeah.
It was like if a beer was like, I don't know, fucking €3, the Bud
Yeah.
was like $5.50 or whatever.
Yeah. You're a
He was
big
really
you're a,
flexing in there.
you're a big time boy if you're drinking Budweiser with the lads.
couple
man.
of Bud heavies.
That's crazy.
Will you drink?
Someone
Will you drink Powers? Or no?
Powers whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I'm not really. I don't have the palate for differentiate amongst whiskeys though. So I'm
Yeah,
just
she's
like
a fucking
whatever.
dirtbag.
Whatever brown shit
He's
you
not
want.
drinking out of a sniff.
Whatever brown horse shit you want
Yeah.
to tell me is whiskey. I'll bang it in.
Only if you're running through a decanter first.
yeah,
did-
let's
I-
aerate this thing.
During the lockdown, I bought fucking snifters,
Really?
all that stuff, and I was like,
Just to get
it
into it?
Yeah, I was getting into it. But I was like, I could just never get past it. I was just like, it's all just the same to me. Whiskey's just like
What were you drinking out of the snifter?
whiskey.
You're supposed to drink cognac out of a snifter.
Now you can still do it for whiskey.
You can?
Yeah.
I mean, it worked. I don't think it's gonna not let you.
Yeah, you could use a cereal bowl too if you wanted. I mean, what the fuck? So can we go to Ireland? Because now I kind of want to go. I'm all juiced up.
I've talked.
You guys are gonna have a great
Dude,
time.
it's like you have the mind of a goldfish. We've talked about going and doing shows in
guys-
all of these European
Can
cities.
Kali T come with us?
No.
No.
Yeah, we need a Sherpa.
Yeah.
We're gonna need boots on the ground.
We
Somebody
need a translator. over
Yeah,
there.
someone who speaks the language of these
So,
animals.
It's like the Middle East, guys. I'm gonna get pulled over by the local cops. I go, don't, and I'm speaking English to them, but you don't understand what we're saying.
He's switching SIM cards and shit back and forth.
Well, don't look them in the eye. Don't look them in the eye.
Don't look the horses in the eye.
Who's the fat guy drinking wine?
What? Hey,
They all got guns drawn. What's he doing? What's he doing?
The Jeep is surrounded.
It's just a bunch of quick cuts. What's he saying? I don't know. What's he?
I'm American. I'm American.
Holly, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, sleeping bag thrown over your head.
Oh, man.
No, you guys will love it. I'm always telling everyone to go to
I
Ireland.
loved it, man. I had a great time.
Everyone has a good time in Ireland.
I went at
It's just
such a
impossible.
young. I think it was 21 maybe.
Oh
so it
my
was like
God.
fucking me and my boys were just gambling at all those backdoor casinos.
Yeah,
Can my mom come?
Not with me.
She could travel with us.
No.
She'll
Who
stay in
wants
my
to
room.
do that?
Teach her to hold the camera. And
Yeah, right. If Toby needs an extra set of hands, maybe it's in the production budget.
Get my mom gripping.
Yeah.
Mama,
How's she with a boom mic?
Mama
Yeah.
Foley leaning over with the boom mic. Yeah.
No way.
While you guys are, trying to kiss the fucking the Blarney Stone.
Oh yeah, I didn't do that.
Is that cheesy? Don't do that.
Don't do that. No, whatever you do,
A lot
don't.
of people get
Why?
herpes that
Why?
way.
Yeah, because it's
I
a
don't
stone that millions of people kiss a year.
Wait,
Also,
people
I don't think you would fit out under it, right?
I honestly, no offense.
It's a tight,
I
no
don't-
offense, but it's a tight
Yeah,
squeeze.
the castles are only so big.
They were built a long time ago when when elephants weren't allowed inside.
This is a cash grab.
I
that
knocked
was
the
invented
castle
in
over like
It's just around you, like one of those barrels.
look like King
But-
Kong in the middle
Well,
of
you
it.
got it. So the Blarney Stone, which is like a castle in Cork, has like a some random fucking hole in the roof of it where you gotta lean upside down like you're doing those like fucking sky crunches or whatever,
Mhm.
and then you kiss this stone, and it gives you the gift of the gab, which means you just talk a lot. But actually, what it gives you is cold sores. That's actually what it gives you.
Simplex 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't recommend it. I do know local teens that have pissed on that stone just to like.
Yeah, as goofs.
Well,
Sounds like a real nice bunch of kids over there.
Well, what do you expect? You come in here with your dollars.
And your Budweisers.
Yeah. You
I don't
think-
want.
you
I
think
never
you're all
want to
that-
be that guy. I
you-
never want to be the tourist. That's why we always do
Yeah.
anti-tourist stuff. So I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but
Go to a nice mass, see a nice Catholic mass,
what?
have a nice shepherd's pie,
Yeah, there you
go out to the cliffs, smell the grass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the local stuff. That's all tourist shit. You just named like the three things.
Nuh-uh.
Go to mass. That's crazy. I've never heard of anyone go to an Irish mass
No, why not? You can
because
see
it's
what
like
a
the
Catholic,
most
Catholic church over there looks like.
boring, worst time of your life. Just and then just some fucking prick going, and Jesus said to his disciples. It's like, I can't even imagine a world where that would be fun. In America, you go to some sort of black gospel, fucking, woo! You know, you make me want to shout,
Something
get
with,
the
like
hands up
something
and
with a
shout.
jazz band.
That's
or a
it.
Electric
There you
bass
go.
game.
What do you think? What do you think? We got Cool in the Gang playing over here? What do you think?
I've always assumed black church is just
Black
a lot
church is
of.
a time.
awesome.
Does,
Hey,
a guy,
party.
does a guy on guitar just
Yeah,
shredding it?
anytime there's a
Killing
drummer on the altar, you know
Yeah.
you're in for a good time.
Yeah.
He's
Some heavyset dude with
Oh,
dreads
yeah?
just fucking poof, poof,
Yeah.
murdering it.
Just sort of banging out some Nicki Minaj up there, just fucking. bam, bam.
Couple of
Yeah.
slow
Play
jams on a Sunday.
Type ones.
But can I just say one thing about the Blarney Stone,
Go ahead.
which is even more fucked up? It's not within pissable range. It's because it's underneath something. So what they have to do is you piss into an empty beer can, and then they will lower their friend in, and they will
Oh,
splash it up.
Jesus
So that's
Christ.
that's above and beyond.
Yeah,
That's-
that's pretty fucked up.
That's
crazy.
vicious.
Yeah, and then you don't get splashed back on your hands and
These
everything.
young kids, what we've all done crazy.
To be honest,
things.
though, like it's not like that just lingers on a rock, right?
No,
it's
the
like-
water will wash it off.
I
Something
don't know
like
about
that.
that.
So
I'm,
one of
I'm
the
not
other-
fucking kissing that thing now after all that bullshit. And I ain't ordering no Budweiser.
What are you gonna do? Drink
I'm gonna
Guinness?
have a Guinness
You know, and a stew.
Couple of
and a
Pringies,
stew,
Yeah, this is all.
some
some
Pringies,
bangers and mash.
some Twiddle Pigs.
I'm getting homesick, man. I'm not.
What's
Bangers
it
and
called?
mash are alright.
Yeah, I'm getting homesick too, and I've never even been there. I want to go.
I don't know.
Now.
What was it called? Pig twirlies? Is that what you said? I don't know.
Yeah, I did. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
Oh, that was made up. I thought they were real.
That's an
Nah.
imaginary snack.
Yeah,
that-
you really
Oh,
ran with
what the
that.
fuck?
This
Really?
guy's good. This guy's good.
a little thing called yes and.
Man, look
Thank
at you
you.
two.
Thank
fucking
you.
Key and Peele over
Thank
here.
you, Second City.
You guys been meeting up without us? What's
Yeah.
happening here?
You guys are talking to me like audience members after live shows. Like, wow, you really do stand up.
You're better than I thought.
Couple of workshops.
Your laugh isn't as annoying in public either.
Couple of workshops at the
that's-
Magnet Theater, huh?
You get that a lot, yeah. That's fuck. There's nothing like I don't really host that much anymore, but there's nothing like right at the end of a hosting show. It's like, yeah, man, you should do comedy too. It's like,
I
yeah.
remember you got that at
I
a bar
get it
one-
all the time.
You got it at New York Comedy Club one time, and
Not that long ago.
it killed you, and it gave me nothing but pleasure.
Yeah.
I saw the words come out of his mouth and just hit you in the head in pink mist.
Man.
What's that fucking guy's problem?
I got it last week, too, when I was, because I still host Costa's
You weren't
show.
even hosting.
No, I
You closed out. Hey, you should do comedy sometime. I just saw you were the busboy, but apparently you got some pretty good chops. You're around it enough, you picked some things up.
Yo, that thing you just made up had a lot of very constructed.
I
callbacks.
host Michael Costa's new joke night at New
Yeah.
York Comedy Club, which I love doing because I love him. He's fantastic. And that happened last week. They come up, and the way that people talk to you, it's so, like, even as comics, it's like they're so demeaning sometimes. Like what? So what else do you do? And what were you doing before this? And then do you do the jokes that say, I fucking just did 10 minutes, you fucking asshole. Come out here, I'm trying to have a smoke, trying to relax. You're busting my fucking balls.
Nah,
Fucking bullshit.
they
And
hit
that
him.
fucking prick was with some fucking smoke show. It was a Friday night. I fucking murdered. And this dickhead comes up to me after
Yeah.
the fucking show at a crowd
Yeah.
party, fucking yelling like we're at a fucking airport. He's like, "Oh yeah, you were really good.
You're
You-
pretty good too, man.
Yeah, you're pretty good too. You ever do stand up? What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I
good.
do 2 seconds of crowd work.
Good.
Maybe.
Fuck 'em. You know what? You're past that.
Give me a
Those
fucking
days-
Guinness. Will
Those
you?
days are over.
That's
man.
right.
Fuck that guy.
Except for Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. New York Comedy Club on 4th Street. Come see us. $10 tickets. I think they are $10, to be honest with you. And we live stream.
Do you?
That's funny.
I believe he does.
I did that show a month or two ago, and I bombed so hard that it was like almost like I was just like,
And those new joke nights are weird because you gotta get a fun rhythm of like,
dude,
they really have to like you.
Nah, what
I-
you got to do is host and just do
Yeah.
your old material.
I w-
you murder.
I was-
and everybody else looks like fucking bozos.
but I was bombing so hard that they weren't even
throwing
acknow-
rocks tonight, T-Bone.
they weren't even acknowledging that I was like on. I was like, hello, and I was kind of like, hello,
Everybody here rattled the
and then
cage.
and then I did a joke,
You
and
knocked your drink over.
and I was
hey,
like-
I'm here, asshole.
at one point I was like, this is the worst, honestly, the worst set I've probably ever had in my life. It's crazy. I was like, I'm not even doing new stuff.
This is nice try.
Yeah, I told him, like, I'm not even doing new stuff.
I
I'm,
wasn't
I'm
there.
cheating
Who was
right
hosting?
now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was probably on him. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, so that was rough. That was
The
a rough
best.
one. And then it's getting streamed too, so there's just like 10 other people fucking watching me.
There's
bomb.
13 people in Ohio watching you
Just-
eat it.
Yeah, some guy in Papua New Guinea's just fucking watching this going, what the hell?
Where's that? Let's go there.
You should go to Papua New Guinea.
Really? Have you been there?
No. Have you ever heard of it? Do you even know what it is? It's like the most isolated place
Yeah.
on planet Earth.
Oh, it's for the cannibals, right?
Exactly. You show up, they're gonna harpoon you. Papua New Guinea would be a good little trip.
Where have you been? Give me everywhere you've been. We talked about this a little bit on your podcast.
Yeah, go
By
check-
the way, check out Column's podcast.
Of course.
He much like us, he risked it all, built his own studio.
He's in
Yeah.
the building, baby.
He's in the building.
We're
He's
fucking
a
neighbors.
couple floors away from us. So
Yes.
go check him
Thank-
out, support him. It's fucking. We just did it last week.
Yeah, it's
So if you haven't watched it already, go.
boys
watch.
do numbers.
The kids do a couple of numbers.
Yeah, but thank you for all your help. Honestly, I couldn't have done it without you guys. You guys,
Buddy,
you guys
happy
really-
to help. Love a guy standing up against the man,
Yeah.
saying, "Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself."
I love it. When you were like, you bet it all, and I was like, man, I wish I only bet it all.
Yeah, this guy.
I bet a lot of Bank of America's money.
Those dumb
I'll
cunts.
tell you. And guess what? Chase is getting in on the action too.
Good thing they don't talk. Am I right?
Sir, I didn't realize we were in the podcast business.
Yeah, good thing there's not some sort of a credit system that they all fucking work.
They'll
with.
come knocking.
Yeah. Well,
Check him out on Patreon.
Nice. I like that.
Please go check it out.
You getting a little deep with the cards, with the credit cards? Small business loan?
Yeah, it's just that's one way of putting it. Yeah. But listen, anytime I've ever had credit card debt in the past, I've always paid it off. So, sure, this is 10 times higher than any of that. But that, like, you know what? It's the same principle, right?
Sure.
Let me ask you this:
Yeah,
if
paid off.
shit went south and you bolted back to Ireland, you're scot free, right? They're not going to come get you.
Yeah, no, there's no international thing for 20 grand or whatever.
You're like doing it with training wheels. Then I really risked it all.
It would have to be.
I
What?
didn't know that.
No, I'm kidding. Saying if
Yeah.
you can just go leave
Yeah.
and start over in another country.
Yeah, but
Can't we do that too?
You guys could go back to
I
your
could.
parents'
I could go to
house.
Germany.
Go
At least,
back to
at least
my
you guys
parents.
have somewhere to go live.
It's true.
Like
My mom would rat me out in 2 seconds.
That fat bastard's downstairs on the couch. He's smoking my cigs.
Yeah, he has money for beers. I saw him.
He was at the pub 2 nights ago.
I swear.
He's got money for sandwiches.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So where have you been?
So, obviously the usual, anywhere in Ireland, anywhere in Britain. Spain is a huge vacation spot for my generation of people in Ireland.
Where'd you go? What island? Would you went to the?
Ibiza?
I worked in Ibiza for a summer one time, actually.
What?
He just
Yeah.
pronounced it with the Ibiza.
Ibiza. Well, I always forget what
Like
I
Lindsay
say.
Lohan or
Ibiza.
something.
Yeah,
Somebody
what do you
who's
say?
been there.
What do you say? Ibiza?
Ibiza.
It's not Ibiza anyway.
No.
It's Ibiza.
Well, what's
Ibiza
the fucking
with a T.
Avicii
With
song?
a T, but
I
if you
took a pill in Ibiza.
Yeah, he's an Irish guy. It's not a. First of all, it's not Avicii.
it's Ibiza.
Mike Posner. What?
He says he says he doesn't say Ibiza.
Thought
Took
he
a
did.
pill in Ibiza. I think he says.
No.
Kids on drugs,
You
what are
guys
you
are
gonna do?
mishearing. It's Ibiza.
Yeah, it's Ibiza because it's like the better Ibiza. Ibiza.
Yeah, but we don't really do the. I think we just go Ibiza, like Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Like
Like I beat my wife.
Yeah. my girl got lifty, so Ibiza. But yeah,
What'd you do there for the summer?
at first we sold pub crawl tickets. So what would happen is
You going around the beach like
go into
I
the
seen them do
beach,
that in Miami.
Go to different hotels, just go up to people, go, hey, we're having.
You're going up to hot chicks, hitting them up to come to the
trying,
club.
trying to, but it ended up.
You can't go to the hot chicks. The hot chicks get them. You got to go up to like the sixes.
Yeah, that's what I
Um,
saw in Miami when we were down there. They would go up to these good-looking dudes, all like waxed up.
Yeah.
Would go to hot chicks and they would say, "Hey, come to this party tonight."
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not a
we-
good looking. Yeah, a good looking guy
But I
walks
was-
up to a good looking girl. Hey, come to this party. Other people like us are gonna be there.
Yeah,
If he walks, I'm saying he's got to walk up to the sixes.
He's got a
Yeah.
hoodie and jeans
I,
on.
yeah.
I was waxed up too. I'm showing off my tits. And I go, listen, just buy a ticket, I'll leave.
$20. I'll leave you alone.
Kid, let's talk about ladder.
Ladder.
Let's talk about ladder, baby. You know what you got to do.
What's that?
You got to get yourself a little term life over there at ladder.
A little bit of TL.
You don't want to leave the family holding the bag.
Yeah.
Huh? Beef and beers and GoFundMe. Those are for bozos.
Yeah.
You want to get
Do
it
it the
covered.
right way, above board.
Ooh, I've already been warned
What?
that I'll be thrown in the where the dog poops behind the garage
You're
get
gonna
a
need
lo-
a big poop baggie to get you.
if I don't get a little term life. And ladder can help. No needles, no doctors, no nothing. $3 million we're talking here.
Yeah.
That's cash.
When you apply for $3 million, no needles, no doctors, no paperwork. That whole not, it just takes a few minutes.
Take
phone,
that down to AC.
phone, laptop to apply. Ladder's got smart algorithms that work in real time to find out if you're instantly approved.
Yeah, there you go. No waiting around.
Yeah, who wants that? You go, hey, a guy with
yikes.
coffee breath, fucking.
What? If I was sitting there waiting on, watch the clock ticking on $3 million? Woo! Wait.
Real. Yeah.
Lose it.
Issued by long proven histories of paying claims, rated A and A plus by AM's Best. I don't know what that means, but these guys came to play. If they're dropping it,
Sounds technical.
you know it's serious. So go to ladderlife.com/garbage today to see if you're instantly approved. That's ladder, LADDER life.com/garbage. Ladderlife.com/garbage. Do it.
Kit, let's talk about Babel.
Babble.
Let's talk about Babel.
Babble.
Bonsoir, monsieur, madame. Parlez-vous anglais, s'il vous plaît?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Kippy.
Hola, señorita. ¿Cómo estás? Me llamo es el gordo. Mi pingue es muy pequeño. Babel, baby. You
Yes.
want to learn a new language? It's the easiest way to do it. It's like learning a language in bite-sized pieces, and they don't use AI. Let's not forget Terminator. Huh?
You want to get jammed up.
Yeah,
Someone
no
come back
kidding.
from the future to try to teach you Portuguese or something.
Yeah, you want to learn? You want to learn French from somebody with red eyes, face falling off.
Now, thanks to Babbel, the language learning app has sold more than 10 million subscriptions. It's addictively fun,
crazy.
easy way to learn a new language. They make it perfect to learn language on the go. Teaching method has been scientifically proven to be effective. With Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, German,
Nice.
and whatever they speak in Foleyville. Right now, if you purchase the 3-month Babbel subscription, you'll get an additional 3 months for free. That's 6 months for the price of 3. Just go to Babbel.com, use promo code GARBAGE. That's BABBEL.com, code GARBAGE. Babbel, language for life. Now back to the show.
Back to the show.
I won't show up.
Yeah, exactly.
But then we just stopped them. We ended up becoming friends with all the people on the strip, all the bouncers. Because so you're not allowed into a bar with your own alcohol. But we became friends with, like, as in, so you can't leave one bar and then just walk into the bar across the street. But because we knew the bouncers, they would let us go in.
Yeah.
But we lived right on the strip, so we used to. When we budgeted, we had a budget. We had like €7 a day type of financing.
Jesus.
So we would. But what we would do
What's
is
the point of going?
because you're young, dumb, and full of cum.
Yeah, it's nice, right? You're in
Yeah.
Ibiza, you're hanging.
What's $7 a day get you in Ibiza?
So there used to be.
Yeah, it's not like it's Thailand.
There used to be a 750 milliliter vodka bottle you could buy for $3.50, and then there was you could buy like a week's worth of pasta and sauce, and you could live off and eggs, and you could probably stretch that out to about $20 for the week. You know,
Man,
€20 for
the
the week.
dumps in that place.
And then
must
we
have been
and then we had orange juice every night. It was just pasta, the worst sauce, nothing else,
and
we
cheap
would
vodka.
and we would drink vodka and orange juice. And so we would get drunk on the vodka and orange juice, go out to the strip, go into all the bars. Then you'd run back to the house, fill yourself back up with vodka, orange juice, go back out, and then we did a
That's
lot.
real dirtbag shit. If
That's
you're making your
real
own drink and
dirtbag
going to
shit.
try to dance with chicks
Oh.
with a screwdriver,
In a coffee mug?
You and your buddy
Come
are
here all the time!
passing it around.
We had like a big Burger King glass.
Yeah, you're dumping the ice out.
Hey,
You look like Leon from Curb Your
I
Enthusiasm.
go, hey, baby, can I get you a drink?
I'll be back in 20 minutes.
Don't go.
Stay right here.
Give me that cup.
No, they don't do food. I brought this from home. It's
Yeah.
Tupperware full of
That's it.
spaghetti.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it, man.
Hey, can I interest you ladies in some week-old spaghetti? and eggs.
Oh, man.
Man, I wish we had spaghetti, dude. I would.
Spaghetti with scrambled eggs. That's a tough look, dude.
Yeah, well, you just survived, and then you did a lot of ecstasy.
Yeah, that's
Where'd
why
you get the
you're
money
there.
for that?
That's what you're saving all the money on the fucking screwdriver.
Sometimes what you do, you'd probably buy like 50 and try sell 20 of them if you could. That's the cheapest. Again, they're like a euro each, so you'd probably take about 8 of them. Because if you're lucky, you could get tickets to the biggest nightclubs. Like you'd meet reps and they would give you tickets, and the tickets are usually like $80. But then
Wait, what's a euro each?
the pills?
$1?
Probably not great.
They're
That's what he's
they're
saying. You need
terrible.
8 of them.
You'll take 8 of them. But if you went to one of those nightclubs, a bottle of water is 15 euro.
That's your whole month.
A drink is like 25 euro. So once they get you in there, you're fucked.
Bring
It's
salt
like the
water in.
airport.
You had to do ecstasy. It was good financing. It was to do these drugs. Otherwise, you honestly, I didn't even want to.
Otherwise, you're at home
I didn't
eating
want to
spaghetti.
feel. I didn't want to feel love with strangers. I wanted to spend $20 on a beer. So you had to just to honestly to survive. You just had to do, and it was like all chopped up with speed and stuff. And we had a lot of bad come downs. Me and the guy just in the room.
Who's the guy? You can't just drop me and the guy.
Oh, the guy, my friend Andy. We went together, so we just had like a 2-person room in some hotel.
Same room.
Same room, single beds.
In a hotel?
No, it was like an apartment complex.
Okay.
So we just rented it for like 6 weeks or whatever.
Sounds like a nice little vacation.
Yeah, we should go there.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We got to do some. I got to do some. I got to
do
do
some
some
cues.
questions. You said you had some
Oh,
questions for us.
I
So
brought
let's
in-
start off
so-
with that.
I have a feeling like few of these might have been asked in the past. So here we
we'll
go.
see.
Did you ever use a bus ticket to get food out of your teeth?
I'm a big matchbook guy to get. I'll
A
use
ma-
anything to get it out of my teeth. But
Oh,
a
yeah.
bus ticket, I don't
Bus
know if I've
ticket,
ever.
like a subway card or
Sure.
whatever.
Yeah, subway card's dicey because you always. I'm like, I've swiped this 10,000
Yeah,
times.
I use this. Well, I just said bus ticket because it's more universally
Yeah.
accepted. But
Matchbooks were big with my dad. My dad would
what's
sit
a
there.
matchbook?
like a book of
Like a
matches.
book of
Oh,
matches.
okay, yeah.
He'd sit there
There you go.
sideways watching TV when we were kids,
Dig back in there.
and he would go through like the whole thing. Like he would just
Oh, you'd use the matches?
no, he would rip
Oh,
little
yeah,
sections
yeah,
of the thing off.
Yeah,
Corner
that's
ain't nothing better than that corner getting in there.
there's a technique to ripping up something that's too thick for
To-
your teeth.
yeah, to
and then
get
you gotta,
there,
you gotta,
yeah, yeah,
and you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
have the
Sure.
long rip. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's why
It's a horrible skill to have.
Yeah, it's a dirt bag. If you're like, I'm really good at ripping things into small pieces that fit inside my bad teeth.
Yeah,
I-
you see a guy, you can't get it out. You
Yeah.
go, hey, whoa,
Ah,
let me show
come
you.
here. Come here. Well, you're probably rich, right? You probably use toothpicks. Come here.
Let me
that's
show
why I
you.
like my nails.
He
You-
uses his
You use your
fingernails.
nails.
You get a nice thick nail, and you
so
and you
dirty.
unpeel it about 3/4 of the way, so it's like a little pocket knife.
You
Hey.
unpeel, like you cut your nail, so it's like hanging off
Yeah,
almost.
like
Yeah, yeah.
bite it and then like peel it halfway.
Peel
and
it
then
back and then dig like that.
Dude,
Those
there's so much bacteria in there.
those things that
Why?
I'm
You
still
can
here.
taste it.
Those things that they have now, which we just got a whole bag of them, which are fantastic. They're half dental floss,
Yeah.
half ice pick.
Yeah,
Oh.
I told you about them. The
I use
Those
slide or the
things are
glides.
phenomenal.
The glides, it's orgasmic when it goes in.
One
Dude.
of you two, when talking about flossing, talked about sniffing it, and I did that,
Bad news.
No.
and now you're under investigation for war crimes because that shit
Yeah.
is fucking fucked up.
It's
dude.
the worst thing you've ever smelled in your life.
How do you guys not know the bad tooth taste in your mouth? That I've been trying to talk.
I forgot you even guys
Yeah, I know.
mentioned this earlier. I came set down.
It has like a bacteria kind of like it tastes like
I
a
don't know.
cavity. You don't know what I'm talking about? You're smelling your fucking dental floss. What does it smell like?
Fucking Satan's asshole, dude. It's not good.
Yeah,
It's real bad,
A
man.
couple of piggly twirls.
Yeah.
I used to. Did you guys ever have braces?
No.
Yeah,
I
had-
did.
You had braces, but getting
Brutal.
like when they would clean them or getting them off, just
Ugh.
the smell, because it's just like stuff stuck in there.
Yeah.
The
It would-
smell
it
of a
would-
retainer.
Oh my god, it would knock out a horse, man. It's incredible.
Oh, there goes Skittles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that shit was brutal.
Yeah, that's a
That's a
rough
good one. What else you got?
All right, let me.
If
see.
these are good, we're gonna cut them out of this episode. I'm gonna use them on another episode.
Have you ever intentionally exercised in jeans?
No.
And I don't mean like you showed up to the gym and you realized you forgot. your
Forgot.
shit,
Like
which
you were
is-
like, I'm gonna go work out.
That's
in
also a
jeans.
garbage look, but
Sure.
intentionally going, nah, I'll just wear the
I'll
jeans.
just wear the jeans. No, you see that a lot at the Planet Fitnesses, the Blink Fitnesses.
Yeah.
It has real suspect energy vibe. It's like Anytime you see a guy running even on the street in jeans, you're like, you're running from something. Probably.
Yeah, that's a bad look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not good.
But we used to play like pee-wee soccer and stuff, and like
In jeans?
things like that. Yeah, the guys that we would play soccer with were rough. Like there'd be substitutes smoking on the sidelines. There'd be headbutting the referee. There'd be
Kids?
Yeah, there'd be local fights. Like we would show up, and if it was like a local,
How old are we talking here?
anywhere from like 11 to 16,
Smoking.
smoking. Yeah. You'd just be on the
Real
yeah,
athletes out
The
there.
fuck?
Yeah, you'd be like, yo, give me 5 minutes, will you? And be smoking in the back. I've had cigarettes playing defense.
You didn't
Yeah,
have
playing defense.
Dude, because the ball is up the other end, you're like, you and the
Mister goes all sides.
or whatever. Yeah, you'd be hanging out, just talking to
Weren't
the
there
opposition.
parents there?
Yeah, but you know,
Didn't you have like a mom that like brought orange slices and you went to like pizza after the game? No?
no, women aren't allowed.
Not allowed on a pitch.
That'd be crazy if someone's mother was involved in
Are
the
you
soccer.
serious?
Kinda, yeah.
Ah, my mom fucking ran all that stuff. It was
That's why
great.
Americans are weak.
Yeah.
That kid's got a point.
yeah,
I
it
got you
was-
dead to rights on that one.
we did it was rough. Yeah,
11-year-old's got to start smoking.
Yeah, we would smoke, and then sometimes you'd show up, and there'd be just like a guy playing in jeans on the opposite
That's
team.
insane to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's real.
Playing with adults.
Yeah, but then
Some
you'd
30-year-old.
yeah, and then there'd be local guys who were probably like in their mid-20s who are just hanging out at the park just on like a Saturday morning.
I don't think that happens
Jesus.
anymore. That used to
Just-
happen. I
they-
feel like
and
the
they-
park. There were just people around that
the park is
probably
busy.
shouldn't be there.
The park was busy, yeah, and there'd be like a black mark from someone who had lit a fire somewhere. Sometimes you show up to play a soccer pitch and like half the pitch is burnt out because it's like a local teenager decided to have a fire.
doing over
Fucking
there?
burning witches the night before.
Yeah, drinking turpentine.
Jesus.
People would bring their own shopping cart and then flip it so they have like a little seat to watch the game. Is this not
Why not just bring a little seat?
what? Well, fucking what are they? The Queen of England?
Yeah.
Why would you? Yeah, have a good shopping cart right here. What do you
Yeah,
think?
just stole this from
shit.
Aldi. What are we doing? here?
Exactly.
I imagine you're playing and like bombs are dropping around.
I imagine not a single blade of grass on this pitch.
There was
I
some.
picture all dirt and shards
all
of glass.
broken bottles.
We
yeah.
used to show, and then it would get dry in the summer, so then the pitches would be rock solid, like fucking concrete. So then, like you couldn't even like if you're playing soccer, you couldn't even slide around. Otherwise, your fucking kneecap would be on the other side of the field. Man, that was rough.
No shot. There were nets in the goals.
There was nets often.
Where would the ball go? Just
That's I imagine
I know.
jogging
But you don't.
goalies
But,
after
but,
they
but
miss.
the nets, it's like a public park. The nets aren't kept up. You know,
Yeah.
the nets
Kids
aren't.
climbing them
you-
and shit.
Oh, they'd just be stolen or ripped down. Or
Jesus.
sometimes you just show up and it'd just be like for somehow, even though it's a metal goalposts that are in the ground, somehow they would have burnt them. Sometimes you'll have somehow like something that's not flammable will have been burnt to the ground by the local teens. So then you're fucking
Gotta get some after-school activities for these fucking
They
you're-
burned down the fire hydrant. You believe that?
so you're underage.
fire truck torched it.
Yeah, your underage your 14-year-old soccer cup game would have to be played with like
Fire extinguisher.
people's sweaters as goalposts instead. And then the ref is like, I think that was a goal. And you're like, what? Yeah, that was just my childhood, yeah.
Jeez.
I remember one time at lacrosse camp, the air conditioner didn't work. Holy shit. I freaked out.
I requested a room change.
Yeah,
I remember one time our school we were in 6th grade, and they bought a metal soccer net, right? So I guess the
That's
idea.
like prison shit.
So I guess the idea was like, we're not gonna have to redo the. It was like a cage, you know. It ended up just being a cage without one side on it. Well, we pushed it up against the fucking building and would put 2 people in there
That's
and have like
awesome.
a fucking full-blown UFC match. Wow. And if they would try to get out, we'd be fucking like reaching through the cage and like prodding them and stuff.
That's awesome.
And then they moved it away from that, and then we would
Make
just.
2 stray dogs fight.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking mayhem. Well, you'd send kids out. You send, 12-year-olds out for an hour-long recess. We're gonna get into some fucking shenanigans.
Yeah, of course.
This is at the height of
Yeah,
WWF
not arson.
too.
You didn't burn things?
We did burn a lot of stuff.
We were just like
Yeah.
we're a big burning country.
Yeah.
It's chilly. It's a
Set the fires.
Yeah, we burnt everything. But my neighborhood's changed a lot since I went home recently, and there was like weird.
They moved on the bank
There
fraud.
was there's like a the locals have taken over the park. It's a big enough park, but they have like a little gardening area and things like that where people just like plant flowers.
Little co-op. That's nice.
Yeah, parks. That's what
And
a park's supposed
I
to
was like-
be.
and I went for a walk with my mother. I was like, dude, when I was growing up, there's no way there wouldn't have just been like 20 kids egging houses,
Yeah,
fighting,
smoking,
drinking
whatever,
cans
yeah.
of cider. all those roses would have been kicked the fuck out.
just dude, walking along and kicking something
just-
ain't too shabby.
Just
I gotta be honest.
good
with you.
old fashioned. Yeah, you ever punt a daffodil?
Oh, dude, take the head of a rose clear off.
Oh, it's someone's
man.
expensive roses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Just
you-
ruining
alright.
shit for the sake of
Yeah,
ruining it.
you borrow your dad's driver, you head up there, boom. Yeah, I don't know the name.
Walking by, ripping a branch off
Just like-
for no reason.
Just like all art, local kids like make art now, and they have like a little art exhibition in the park. It's like, what type of what happened? What happened to all the guys who would just like stab people? Like, what is this?
They're all in fucking jail.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they just their kids couldn't afford the neighborhood, so then they're all
Yeah, they all got fucking booted out.
good. Yeah, listen. Yeah,
That's great.
gentrification.
There you go.
Jesus.
I'm complaining
Well, now
about-
I'm complaining about it. I'm complaining about a nice walk with my mother.
Yeah, the
That's
neighborhood's
what he's
really gone to
compla-
hell, hasn't it, Ma? See
yeah.
that vegetable garden over there? Goddamn disgrace.
All right.
Yeah.
What else? That it? Those
Yeah,
two?
that we got?
That was it. Yeah, yeah.
All right, we can do a couple here.
Nice.
From the old Patreon guys. When you sign up for Patreon, we will answer your garbage question. This is from Braxton, and we've talked about this a little bit. I'd love to get your take. What are your thoughts on the aluminum beer bottle?
Oh,
Like
it looks
the
it's
can-
plastic.
it would be aluminum like a can. But
Yeah.
it's like the big like they sell them in like games or whatever. It'll be like a Miller Lite or like a Bud Light.
Yeah, I know the Bud Light ones where it's like a twisty.
Yeah.
but it's like
It's shaped like a bottle, but it's it's aluminum can.
Because you can't smash
Yeah.
it over somebody's
I
head.
don't like them. They always get given to me at weird events.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
it's
at
like, it's
events.
like it's an
it
event.
comes out of like a tub. Someone like hands it
you'll
to
get
you.
Real
them at
air
you'll
show
get, You'll get
vibes.
them at
Yeah,
a
exactly.
concert or some.
You're throwing it at the plane.
Real regatta vibes.
Yeah, they bug me to drink out of,
I-
and I can't see what's in it. And
Yeah,
that,
you
that,
can't see
and
what's
that,
in it.
that throws me for a loop. That freaks me out
Let me
because you
tell-
can't see what's in it at all.
Let me tell you
It's
this
not like a
stuff.
bottle.
Flying
Of,
blind over
a bottle
here.
of Coke, you have an idea. At least it's some of it's visible.
Even a dark bottle of beer, like a Bud Light, you can see where you. See
That's
what
probably
you
how
got.
they get you, because then you end up banging them back, and you go, I flew through them.
They're ice cold.
They do get
When they're cold, they
screaming
get
cold.
screaming cold. And
Mm.
for a while, Bud Light had that Bud Light Lime, which I don't know if they still have.
Yeah, they have.
But dude, you get a couple of those fucking things, ice cold.
wow,
Whee!
you got very Philly there.
They
buddy.
go down real smooth.
Get a couple of those.
Couple
You got-
of those in there. I'm a big fan of them at like a game or an event or something. But then you were like
Nah,
they're trashy, and then
I
I
Oh,
thought
they're fucking real trash.
I always thought they were classy.
Nah.
I never thought about it. I just go, oh, look at this. Because in my head, I've paid to be somewhere when they're giving that to me.
I wanna-
I paid to be at a sporting event, so I'm like, I had the $50 for the ticket.
Yeah,
It means I got a little bit of cash. But
I don't know. I don't like them.
now
They
when I see
just-
them, I think they're trash.
I don't want them near me. I can do a bottle. I can do a can.
I'm a
small
can. I want to go back to cans.
I'm all
a
about
cold
this.
can of Tecate or fucking Bud Light or Coors
You got me a
Light.
can of soda the other day.
That's
Can
all
of-
too. I went into a
Club,
fucking.
it was
I
club
went-
soda, relax.
I went into a bodega in fucking Brooklyn that was literally. In
I almost kicked out of the
1972.
car. A can.
Yeah, it was
Ugh.
weird.
Well, you don't like cans?
What?
A little can of Coke, like?
What is this?
Oh.
The 40s?
No, it's
Can?
nice. It's the.
I like
ca-
it.
a can
It's a
of-
little more effervescent.
Hold on. A can at a party
It's the
in a
contrast.
cooler is different. But when you're on the go, it's got to be a fucking bottle like this. And I also want to go on record and fucking say this right now.
Okay.
I don't like the fucking skinny can bullshit.
No.
That they're trying to pimp on people.
They can absolutely fuck
The
off.
fucking Truly,
that's
the
chaos.
fucking
I don't
White
mind it.
Claw.
I feel-
Get out of
Oh.
here with that shit.
I feel fancy.
Just put it in a regular fucking can.
Yeah, the new thing is now is like
branding.
they've like my local CVS. If you want a can of Coke, they only sell them in a long.
In
Like
the
the
skinny
20,
joint.
yeah.
Like, they
I'll
look like
fucking
they look
lose
like
it.
Red Bulls. It's
Yeah.
great. And I say I won't drink. I'd rather just get water,
I know.
like a fucking nun.
Yeah, what are we, Abu Dhabi? What's
fucking
going on
pussy,
over here?
yeah.
But I flip from bottles to cans all the time. It's like I'm like all into like bottles of Bud Light. Now I'm just like all into the small cans.
I
now.
love a can of beer, dude. A fucking cold can of beer.
Yeah.
Is
I pour it into a
fantastic.
glass,
Ooh, baby.
gentlemen.
No,
No.
I love the fucking speed bump it gets on the way out of the
Yeah.
can.
You know who drinks a good can of beer is Baldwin in The Departed. When he's golfing, when he's hitting balls,
Oh
he's
yeah.
swigging that fucking Bud can. Ooh, makes it look
Yeah.
good.
Nice.
So does Will Ferrell in Anything Must Go.
What
good
ab-
movie.
I was out recently at like a party or some shit, and it was a funeral actually. Now that I think about it, whatever way you want to phrase it, you know what I mean? And
I was at this Rager a couple of
but
nights
they
ago
had had
for my dead aunt.
Took 8 pills of ecstasy for the
Yeah.
viewing.
Yeah. Dude, who's the loser in the box? Talk about a real wet blanket at a party.
I
I'm trying to fuck around.
was chopping
Are
up.
they gonna put hors d'oeuvres on her eventually, or what's the deal?
Yeah, I was chopping up on the coffin with the credit card.
Hey, you want first? I'm just fucking with you.
Got the body holding up their finger.
But the person was supplying beers, and they had the Corona Premium. You know that, and everyone was
in
like,
the skinny cans.
no, they're bottles. They're just regular, but it's Corona Premium. It's
Uh-huh.
called, and everyone was like, "Whoa, look at it!" Everyone was like, "Yeah, we're so fancy." And then I googled it. It turns out it's Corona Extra Light. So they have Corona, and then they got Corona
Corona
Light,
Light.
then they got Corona Extra Light.
Is that the really low calorie one?
Yeah,
It's
but-
like 62
And
calories or
they
something.
named it premium, and they kind of put it in like a fancier,
fancier can or
so,
bottle, yeah.
Yeah, so me and all these other idiots were just like, well, look at us with the good shit.
Yeah.
And it turns out it's actually the worst shit.
Yeah, it doesn't
But
getting you fucked up.
But
It's like
you
water.
call it premium, your fucking dumb white trash head goes, well,
I went out with my younger cousin and his boys one night down the shore.
Mm.
And my cousin that you met that we were hanging out with, it was him and all his boys. I'm like, I'll go out. We went out. I was like already fucked up. And the guy's like, oh, what? His friend's like, I'll buy a round of beers. And he turns around with like 6 Michelob Ultras. I'm like, what is this, dude? You can't say I'm going to buy a round of beers and they're Michelob Ultras. But that's just like what the young,
Yeah.
in shape kids are boozing with.
Didn't even
They're
ask.
very carb conscious.
Yeah.
Yo, you guys want to get a bucket of Zimas?
That's what I was like, dude, what? I'm like,
Zima's got sugar in them. They
you
wouldn't
don't
fuck
even
with
give
them.
me a heads. I don't even get to pick. Like, hey, what do you want? You know?
Wow.
You're buying a round of drinks. Hey, well, hey, Toby, what do you want? This, that.
Or you gotta
ask.
go something a little more middle of the road than
Yeah,
that.
hey, I got 6
Yeah.
Bud Lights. All right,
you
Michelob
go.
Ultra. That was the first and last time I ever had one.
Yeah, they're no good.
I'm not falling for that shit again.
A nice Corona, though, is pretty good.
Big Corona guy.
So's a
Corona-
Tecate in a can, ice cold
Me-
with a
A
lime.
Mexican beer with Mexican food is like a
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to.
Tecate and some Takis.
A couple of tacos and a Corona, man. Oh
Love it.
yes,
Dude, got the
yeah.
guac
it,
going.
it does. It hits, dude. It hits
Got
right.
chips and salsa on the table. Ain't nothing to shake a stick
Ooh,
at.
yeah.
They should do that with every restaurant. Should always be chips and salsa.
You're in a Middle Eastern place.
Anywhere. It's so much
Yeah.
better. So much better
Chinese.
than bread. And I'm saying that as a fat guy. Chips and salsa should be standard on the table everywhere.
Fair.
All right, let's do one more, and then we got to wrap it up.
Cool.
This is from Chris, new patron, long-time listener. Did you have any tenured, crazy, or homeless people in your neighborhood growing up? Ideally with a name. Like, that's fucking Cracker Jack.
That's just
you know,
Al.
Yeah.
We so crazy.
Or street everybody sounds
We-
fucking crazy. Anybody under the age of 18 seemed a little wonky.
Yeah. There was a lot of, I don't know if crazy is the right word. There was definitely some sort of deficiency going on, and
Calcium.
But we didn't really have in the city of Dublin. There was a couple of famous homeless people. Because
Yeah.
there's not many. There's only a few.
Really?
There
Really?
was, like back in the day.
Figured they'd be falling out of windows over there.
Beating them up with a stick.
Yeah, they just we just don't have many homeless people, I guess. But like, it's more like a drug problem, I guess. But we didn't have we didn't have like a fun hobo
Yeah.
called Jinxie or whatever.
Who lived under the bridge.
Yeah, no, there was a couple of local, like, you know,
That's just JoJo.
you know the people that were like, they were in their 50s, but they had the mental capacity of like a 15-year-old. Like,
Sure.
So those guys would show up on
Like,
their BMX or whatever, and
Yeah,
then you'd be
yeah,
like,
like
oh, it's Rocky, you know,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and his
yeah.
name was fucking Jim. But yeah, we had a few of them, but nothing stands out.
We had
No.
one in the suburbs. We called him the Richboro Bum because he lived in Richboro and he lived behind the
Oh.
dry cleaners.
Sounds like Jeepers Creepers.
And the idea was he
The Richboro Bum.
there was
Yeah,
like
I don't
this,
like that.
there was like
It's
this
like a murder
gas
mystery.
Slaughter you with a sickle.
It's an 8-part.
The idea was like he was like the out fucking there was like he was the son of this like rich family who was like, you know, they were like oil or something. I don't know what the fuck.
Is this true, or do you guys made this story up?
No, well, this was the lore. I don't know. It really could have been.
Mm.
They just like he was crazy and like you would see him and you would like we'd be on our bikes and we'd fucking peel out, dude. Wanted no parts of this guy.
What, he'd be just walking around on the side of the road?
Yeah, just wandering around. You go, oh, there's the bum. You know,
Did he used to wear
you
winter,
buy him sandwiches and stuff.
would he wear winter coats in the summer? That's when
Yeah,
you, that's
his
when
gear
you know,
his gear wasn't seasonal.
That's when you know to stay away.
Yeah. That
Winter
and the
coat in
shoes.
the
If you, in
summer?
New York,
Oh.
if a guy's got a coat on in the summer in New York, you cross the
Oh,
street
don't-
and you can tell by the shoes too.
There was a crazy guy that I used to see when I was in college in the city, and he was, I guess he was notorious. He was a fucking, I guess, like a sweater beast or whatever. Like he would just like he would wear clothes like
Sweater beast.
he would wear clothes like he was
Yeah,
about
sweater con, huh?
you know when they're about to upcharge you on the airplane. So you go, hold on.
Put all your clothes on.
Yeah, this guy, I
I
swear,
had a carry-on guy.
it was like something out of a
Yeah.
sitcom. Like, and he would just have every piece of clothing out, and then he would sit outside in the sun, which is rare. But there'd be like a coffee shop, and he would sit in the sun just
Baking it
sweat.
in.
But it wasn't like, you know,
I couldn't wait for the wrestling match.
no, he was a heavy boy too. But yeah, he was nuts. He was just like,
Damn.
I don't know, that was his thing, just like sweat the fucking.
Certain conditions, I think you can't feel the outside
Yeah,
temperature.
certain
You don't know.
mental or things, or if you're on or off medications, you don't feel the heat sensation.
Yeah,
That's why like
oh.
a lot of the homeless guys, if like schizophrenia, they have like 50
Yeah,
jackets on.
There was a makeup
Or
lady
no
too.
shoes or
Now that
whatever.
I think where I grew up, not that many, but in the city, you would know them. There's not that many.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
New York's insane.
What if you were him and you just didn't realize it?
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody's
They're
talking.
like, hey, that homeless guy that homeless crazy guy got his shit together. Apparently,
What
he moved
is-
to New York and opened up a podcast.
This
studio.
whole thing is like this a Shutter Island experiment just to get me to realize that I'm fucking sitting outside a coffee shop with a fucking hat on. Yeah.
Wearing 9
I've
sweaters.
got 14 scarves. Yeah. There was a makeup lady too. We had like just a crazy makeup lady.
Oh, wait, did she wear a shit ton of makeup?
It was like the Joker. Like her,
Oh,
her
that's
lipstick.
frightening.
Like the lipstick would literally be like just like a smiley face on it, and then it was just like crazy weird colors on the face, and like walking along, and I was like wearing some sort of like a. Almost like a slutty costume, like a tiny,
Sure,
like
I
a
gotcha.
leopard fur jacket, and she's just waddling around, just covered in. It was nuts. Yeah, just a couple of nuts.
That's scary. That's scary. That's like Mrs. Dinsmore from
I think Ireland
Great
doesn't.
Expectations.
Yeah, but the problem is, I think Ireland doesn't take much for us to put you away.
Oh, really?
New York's similar.
I think Ireland has a very, very easy.
Oh, you're saying if you're crazy, you get they
yeah,
toss you in a
it
clink?
wouldn't take much. Do you know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah.
I feel some of the arguments that you guys have had was probably enough for you to be like, listen, this guy prefers.
this guy's bonkers.
Yeah, this guy
One
prefers.
slip of the lip.
This guy prefers Coors Light. Get this fucking. You're in a home.
Take
Yeah.
him to the asylum.
That's my endurance beer.
We had a guy's a celebrity growing up. Howard. He went to high school with us. He was older. He was special needs, but he was always the basketball manager, the football manager,
Sure.
all that kind of stuff. And he would always ride his bike around. And anytime anybody sees him, he yells, "Yo, Howard!"
Yeah.
And he'd always
Hey,
yell
with
back.
that-
at
yeah.
you. Ah, yeah, it was
Love that
awesome.
small town vibes.
Ah, he's great. I saw him recently too. He's still out there kicking it. It's good shit.
Yeah, shout out to Howie.
Shout out to him.
Howie, if you're out there, join the Patreon.
Get a couple bucks together. Come see us. Collie T, what do you got? What do you got coming up? What do you want the kids to know?
Plug dates, plug the page.
Yeah, obviously come over to the Column Tyrrell. Oh, obviously come over to the Column Tyrrell podcast. That's available everywhere on YouTube. It's just YouTube.com/Column Tyrrell. I'm doing some road gigs right now with Dad Me.
Ooh,
friends-
love those boys.
Friends of the show.
Love the
Mr.
Dad Meat
Butterly,
Boys.
Mr.
Yeah.
Rainey, nice gentlemen.
Yeah, so we've got dates coming up in Buffalo, Philly, Detroit, Cleveland, Houston,
kids are
Austin,
working.
Look at that.
North Carolina,
Look at that.
Indianapolis, and we're adding much more. So they're available. Just follow me on social media at Colin Tyrrell. You can get tickets for that. But more importantly, just come over, check out the podcast. The boys were just on it. We had a great episode.
We had a great time.
And you're cruising along to being the highest rated.
Woo,
shows
you
I've
hear
had.
that? Listen, if you're out there, I don't care if you watch this bozo show. I'm kidding. Go, go
Juice
make
the
us
numbers.
the #1 vid, baby. What
Yeah.
are we doing?
Gang, we love
and
you. That's
Obviously,
so nice.
obviously, I've got a Patreon too. So if you have a couple of nickels to help me pay off,
Guys, I-
our Uncle Sam.
Couple of shillings.
He's really, he went out on a limb. He's doing it himself. He's doing, he's following our footsteps. Fucking go support him. Go watch it. Whatever. Watch, subscribe.
Please,
Do it.
thank you. Yeah.
Buddy, we love you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Kepi, what do you got for him?
Guys, we're on the fucking road. We're coming out.
California?
California.
Cali.
Nice.
San Fran, LA. Oh, SF. I apologize. SF, LA, La Jolla, and then obviously we're gonna be in Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Detroit, Chicago, Rosemont, Denver, Salt Lake City. What's the other one on that? Phoenix, and we're adding more dates. Ireland, in the
Denver?
works. I just said Denver. I got them all.
Nice. Gonna be in Cali in a couple of weeks. Come out and see us. We're gonna have a good fucking time. Gang, we love you. We'll see you next week.